pretending, trying not to didn't know what I had. But I really messed it up this time, and I feel so bad. Ooh, I could really use a clue, baby. Tell me what to do before you make up your mind. Cause I'm pressing forward, but stuck on empty, and I'm running out of time. So leave me cold, leave me stranded, leave me broken, empty-handed. Leave me nothing, I'll leave whatever. But baby, promise me you'll never leave me all alone if you go. I gotta know, no sense thinking I'd be depending on a long lost love that walks out. You're never gonna leave me all alone if you go. I gotta know, no sense thinking I'd be depending on a long lost love that walks out. You're never gonna leave me behind. Don't leave me behind. You remember June and all the petty plans we made. A campfire on a sunset lit beach. It could be so great. But watch out when I open my mouth, cause I'm causing all the doubt, and I should practice what to say. Cause I barely made it up this time, and now you need a break. So leave me cold, leave me stranded, leave me broken, empty-handed. Leave me nothing, I'll leave whatever. But baby, promise me you'll never leave me all alone if you go. I gotta know, no sense thinking I'd be depending on a long lost love that walks out. You're never gonna leave me all alone if you go. I gotta know, no sense thinking I'd be depending on a long lost love that walked out. You're never gonna leave me behind. Don't leave me behind. Leave me stranded, leave me broken, empty-handed. Leave me nothing, I'll leave whatever. But baby, promise me you'll never leave me all alone if you go. I gotta know, no sense thinking I'd be depending on a long lost love that walked out. You're never gonna leave me all alone if you go. I gotta know, no sense thinking I'd be depending on a long lost love that walked out. You're never gonna leave me behind. Don't leave me behind.
Hello, everybody. This
I
is
dare
me,
you to
Lord
let me build
Striker.
you.
Welcome to the Ravencast. By the way, we don't need that ad anymore. I am your host, Lord Triton. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the stream, share the stream, and donations are open on Cash App, Lord Triton 2. And let's get right into it. So today we have just one major topic, and then we're going to be just randomly talking and chilling, shooting the shit. But we got one topic of Yo Mama, the YouTuber, the one that used to make the Yo Mama the meme videos. We have a topic of him lying on a VTuber, slandering a VTuber, accusing her of criminal stuff that she didn't even do, and him being an asshole and him falling off. and we'll be covering Rev Says Desu. And I know some of my audience don't really like Rev Says Desu because of his pro-lolicon stances in the past and stuff like that. And I still disagree with him on that, but he did do a good video on the situation, and that's why we reacted to the video. And if you have a problem with it, you can call 1-800 Suck My Autistic Dick. Now, before we get into it, let's go ahead and catch up with the panel, starting with Torn. Torn, how have you been since last stream?
All right, I guess. Sorry I got pulled away for a second there. My uncle needed me to hold a flashlight for him.
Oh, no, you're good with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I just told you that in the private chat there. In case it happens again, yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. But what about you, Booty Warrior? How's life going for you?
I'm good. I'm here.
That's good. I'm glad you are here. So today we get to go over Yo Mama basically being a dipshit and lying on the Vtuber. So Torrin, is there any comment or insight since you submitted this topic? Is there any more insight you want to give into this topic before we react to it?
Well, I hear Riri wasn't exactly a saint either at points from what I read in Rev's comment, but I only saw it from like one post, and they've turned themselves around since then. So
I saw 3 down. I saw 3 down.
Let me be honest. No one's a saint. That's why in any coverage, you can call out the bad actors, yes, but don't ever just side with someone. You always got to look at the facts because no one's a saint. There's no saints in this world. The only saint we had is Jesus Christ. That's it. There's no saints in the world. Everyone, including myself, we all got skeletons in our closet.
No person
and that's
is
why it's like
completely
you
good.
just gotta look at the facts and call out the right skeletons.
Yep. No person is completely good, and no person is completely evil.
Yep, everyone just has the flaws, and they all have the ups and downs.
Yeah, some are just worse than others, and some are better than others. Plain and
Yeah.
simple.
All right, let's go ahead and get right into it.
See, back in 2020,
Oh, you might have to run
he
it back
tweeted
because he started in the middle of the
hashtag-
video.
Oh yeah, that was when I was watching it last night.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an
Hey, what's up, guys? We're here.
No one cares.
So today we're going to be looking at one of the most blatant examples of someone messing around and finding out. Someone getting what they deserve, however you want to phrase it. What we're looking at is a completely washed YouTuber who, during his descent into irrelevancy, has tried his best to grasp at any bit of attention he can get, even if it means throwing countless people into harm's way. One of the people who was affected by this individual is a VTuber by the name of Riri, a rat-themed VTuber who found herself in a massive harassment campaign thanks to this post, among others, where she was framed as a very awful, terrible person based on a complete and
The people that try to frame you as the terrible people end up being terrible themselves.
That's always the case.
That's literally always the case. Like, this guy's trying to label Riri and all these other people as terrible people, but you're literally the terrible person. It's all these woke people that call you a terrible person are 10 times worse. Legitimately, 10 times worse. They always end up being 10 times worse. They always end up being bigger pieces of shit. Because that's the thing. No one's good in this fucking world, especially this Yo Mama person. He's the biggest fucking scumbag I've watched because he just wants to lie on people because he fell off. I'm sorry that you fell off and you're not interesting. Maybe stop using 2009 Yo Mama jokes in your videos and people will actually, find you funny if you found other shit to meme about instead of just Yo Mama all the time. Like, yeah, you can keep the name, but eventually you got to find something else. You can't just be memeing about Your Mama all the time and expect an audience to just follow you for the rest of their lives. Like, people get tired of this shit. People get tired of your content, and that's why they don't follow you anymore. And lying on people will get people to not watch you even more because people don't want to hear liars. People are tired of online liars. They just are.
utter lie. But the damage had been done. Millions of people saw this post and they were harassing her and even were trying to threaten her in real life. And at the very least, she lost multiple accounts thanks to people mass flagging her accounts. Now, who is the antagonist of today's story? Well, you know him, you love him, Brody Fox. Now, if you haven't heard of this individual, good for you, because you're better off not knowing who this person
He
is.
sucks. His content fell off. He fell off as a content creator, and it's that simple. All he does is make 2009 Your Mama style videos. Like, no one cares about Your Mama jokes anymore. Like, yeah, people still make them. People still make them, but it's like no one really cares anymore. No one finds them funny anymore.
Is this guy built an entire career for 15 years with one joke. Yo mama. That's it.
Imagine sticking with the same joke for literally 15 years. 15 years, you're sticking with the same joke. Yo mama, yo mama. People are going to get tired of it. You're not going to have the same audience for 15 years. And that's why he went from getting millions and millions of views to only getting like 2,000 views a video now. Because no one gives a fuck about you anymore. You were good in the 2000s. You got 15 million views. You got all kinds of good views on your channel when you were big. But now that no one cares about your content anymore, you need to move on with your content, or people are just going to keep on leaving your channel. Soon, in the next 10 years, you're going to only get 500 views instead of 2,000 views. It's just going to keep getting lower and lower and lower. Especially if you keep lying on motherfuckers. Ain't no one going to want to trust you or look at your content ever again.
It's still going to this day for over 15 years. To give you the too long didn't read version of events for today's video.
Love Roblox?
No.
Earn Roblox digital gift
Roblox
cards with
can die.
Microsoft
Fuck
Rewards.
Roblox.
This guy who was once getting millions and millions of views on every video he uploaded, he had a whole team behind him. Eventually, his YouTube channel starts to fall off. And when that falls off, he turns to the next place, Twitter.
Twitter, cancel innocent people that did nothing wrong just so you can get ahead and just so the woke audience can like you. That sounds fun.
Oh, look where it's from. What a surprise.
Los Angeles, California, where all the cancel culture woke retards come from, of course. Of course he's from Cali. Of course he's from Los Angeles, of all people. Hollywood. Basically near Hollywood.
He wants to basically cash in on his blue check mark by virtue signaling, telling all of the Twitter freaks exactly what they want to hear about various political issues and social issues, even if it makes him a complete liar if you look at his previous statements. And then eventually, people start finding the skeletons in his closet, and he doesn't look so good anymore. He's no longer the hero of the Twitter freaks. And then he does what every washed content creator does when they know the well has dried up. He tried to release a crypto coin. And now,
see, as soon as these creators release a crypto coin, that's how you know they scammers and pieces of shit. Legitimately.
That's how you know they have nothing left. They have nothing left for their.
They have nothing left, and that's the last grift. He literally used the last grift like everyone else does, like Logan Paul did, like everyone else does that are at the rock bottom. Use a crypto coin. Boogie did the same shit too. Look what happened. Everyone knew they were scammers because guess what? These people are pieces of fucking shit.
everybody dislikes him. So let's look at his channel. I'm sure you guys are already subscribed. It's the Yo Mama channel with over 5 million subs. Now, I ordered this by the most popular videos. He's been doing this for 15 years. One joke for 15 years. Now, you can see the old ones here. Millions and millions of views. Like I said, the guy had a whole team working with him. But if you sort by new, the most recent videos, Buddy has fallen off.
Look, he's fallen off so bad. He used to get 15 million views. Now he only gets 2,000, 2.2K.
Yeah, his views are in the thousands now. What's funny is I believe a lot of these videos are actually just re-uploads of his old videos.
Yeah, really, I think so, to be honest. And that's the thing. It's like
because most of his team is gone now, which you'll find out later on in the video.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him because your mama's become a woke lefty piece of shit over the years, and the fame got to him.
Well, the
That's the
crypto
problem
coin,
is people start out
yeah.
funny, they start out cool, and then when the fame gets to them, they become just so woke and so depressing and just so like bitter to the world to the point where they think they're better than literally every single person. The ego gets to them, the ego eats them and eats them apart. That's the thing. My little cousin just said he knows about your mama because that's the thing. Your mama used to be really popular, but now I bet you no one watches his 2026 content. And like you said, most of them are probably re-uploads from his 2010 content because nobody gives a fuck about your mama anymore. They don't. He's fallen off.
Oh,
on
yeah.
historic levels. You can see his most recent videos. He's still uploading daily. Okay, 2K views, 2K views, 5K views, 2K views. I'm sure the video you're watching right now will outpace these videos within, I don't know, a couple minutes, basically. Okay, and my channel has a tiny fraction of what this guy has. Now, if you want a taste for his content here, let's just get a quick listen as to what's going on here.
Yo mama's so bad. In Pokemon Go, it was marked as a Pokestop.
And no one give a fuck about Pokemon Go anymore.
Further proof it's probably outdated by now.
It definitely is outdated. But look at the like and dislike ratio. Which
Yeah,
I
I know.
don't see dislikes anymore.
He talks about that in a bit too. That's the funny part.
Literally, no one cares. Like everyone hates this dude because he's
Yeah.
so woke and just so depressing.
There's probably
And
more dislikes
everyone
than
knows
that,
that
to be
this dude has
honest, 'cause-
skeletons in his closet. Like the skeletons came off, and his audience knows. I bet you he loses subs daily too.
Yeah, there's actually probably more dislikes than that. What you're seeing there is only the dislikes that the counter plugin for the browser shows.
Oh, so it doesn't even show all the dislikes.
Yeah, because YouTube's got the public dislike counter disabled.
That's why I say always like the stream because dislike button is gone. You can't see it unless you have some fucking.
Unless you're the channel owner, you can't actually see the actual dislikes on your video. But
Yeah,
still,
and I don't look at the actual dislikes, so you ain't affecting me any. So make sure you guys hit the like button.
But yeah, you can install a browser plugin that basically adds the dislike number back, but only records people who have the counter, pretty much.
It is 2026, and he's making Pokemon Go jokes. Like, what on earth happened? And when your OC looks like this, you know you're dealing with an absolute narcissist. But yeah, this video not doing so hot with the like to dislike ratio. I mean, this is just from 2 weeks ago, 188 likes versus 500.
And like Torrance said, that's not all the dislikes. They haven't showed all the dislikes whatsoever, so that's not even all.
Yeah, that's just what the browser
over 1,000 at this
yeah.
point.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what the browser plugin just shows because I think it only records people that have the browser plugin.
39 dislikes in
And
the
I hear
comment
someone
section is
watching
just
the video in the
absolutely
background.
brutal, dude. Yo, Brody is so stupid. He thought crypto was the best way to pay his employees. Now I see why Red Minus left you. Yo Mama is so stupid. He decided to make a meme coin based off himself to rescue his dead channel. Yo Mama's so FLA file. I wish they would do original jokes again. Yo Mama's so stupid. She tried to sue a 17-year-old for using FLA files. All of these things are relevant to this video, ladies and gentlemen. As ridiculous
Oh yeah, they are. They're all relevant to the video.
as they all sound, they are relevant to what we're about to talk about. So, again, returning to his account, ever since his YouTube channel has been in decline, which, by the way, requires a team to make work. So I don't know how 2K views on a YouTube video is paying the bills. Okay, and that'll be relevant later. But he's been tweeting a long time, and this is like the golden response right
that's
here.
Oni and G, by the
So
way.
you can see back in 2020, he tweeted hashtag
Which, if you don't know who that is, he's a popular YouTuber that does Dragon Ball content, among other things. And one of his cartoons in the Oni Cartoons channel is Dragon's Ball PP.
Oh my god.
Yes, you know that one, right?
And even he's calling out your mama.
Super Scoopers are just legend.
It seems like even he's calling out your mama for being an asshole. Also, that's the thing. He's not even. Why is he tweeting? You're not even black. You're not like that, but come on. You're really just trying to grift off. That's why I said he glifts off the woke audience, because he'll literally tweet anything that the woke people agree
That was
with.
all the way back in 2020, by the way.
Yeah, that's how you know he's never gonna change, because he's been doing this for a long time. He's been trying to grift off
the latest trend.
The latest trend that the woke community likes, because he knows that the woke community brings a lot of numbers, because there's so many brain dead retards in the woke community.
Exactly.
Tag Black Lives Matter, because of course he did.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
No one gives a fuck.
Nina
Fuck
just
your
built an
ad.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to pay YouTube extra money just to get ad blocker. Like, come on, YouTube, stop giving me ads and let me roast fucking your mama. Anyways, back to roasting your mama.
And this guy right here, I believe he's a comedian. He said, "Thank you, funny Patrick Warburton, cartoon creator of twerking videos made specifically."
You're good, Eli. Hope all's well. Yeah, you told me you wasn't on Discord because of that. Hope all well for you.
Towards young children, truly the Martin Luther King of our time. Absolutely cooked. And yeah, if it wasn't clear already, his channel is completely aimed towards children, and there's a lot.
His channel's been aimed to children, but problem is he keeps on trying to aim it to 2009 kids, but 2009 kids don't really exist anymore because everyone's grown up. That's why his channel's sinking, because he's going to the wrong generation of kids. He's trying to get to the generation of kids that have already grown up, but he doesn't realize, like, new generation of kids don't like your mama jokes and don't like shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why his channel is falling off to the water, because that's the thing. New generation of kids got tired of this shit. They don't like the Yo Mama jokes. They don't like the 2009 stuff. They like the 2020 COVID-19 brain rot shit. Brain rot Fortnite dances. Brain rot TikTok dances.
I'd rather take Skibbity Toilet over the stuff this guy pumps out now.
Yeah, see, a lot of
hate
people rather do
Skibbity Toilet.
Skibbity Toilet. In fact, the Instagram egg does better than what this guy does.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff that seems extremely inappropriate for a channel like this. But of course, he's also...
That Yo Mama
Eli.
guy's still around. He's not even funny anymore, but it was great 8 years ago. To see, it was great 8 years ago, 10 years ago, in 2010s to 2013 era, but he kept on doing the same content and it just got boring. When you do the same thing over and over and over for 15 years, people just get tired of you. People get tired of it. They get tired of the content. That's why it's like you got to do different stuff. Why do you think us on the Ravencast, we cover different things, different
And
topics
I
all the
can
time?
say that there have been YouTubers that have managed to succeed with doing the same stuff over and over again, but they don't like do the exact same thing over
Yeah,
and
they
over.
change it up. Like he could still do your mama content and change it up, but he
James
makes
Rolfe.
the same videos.
Yeah, like James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd. He's still doing content, and some of his videos are still pretty good.
They're
not as funny as they were because he has to adhere to like ad revenue reasons, but they're still pretty damn funny.
There's only so many your mama jokes to make, and then that's another thing too. There's just only so many mama jokes you can make until people stop giving a fuck and stop finding it funny. Like, yeah, I find your mama jokes funny and shit, and I'll make them time to time, but I don't make them in the Discord every single day. Like, there was an arc where I was making your mama jokes every day. Then I just stopped because I got bored of it. I'm not going to make the same joke for 15 years straight, especially if my channel's sinking over it. If his channel was still doing well and if he was still getting at least like 1 million views a video, then yeah, he would have every right to keep doing it because he keeps benefiting from it. But he's not benefiting from doing the same thing for 15 years every single
look what he
day.
says here in this post.
I've been getting doxxed every other day for the last 6 months for speaking out on basic human rights. Yet I'm still here. Your mama's still fat. Get over it, you racist male monkeys. Oh, get the fuck out of here, dude. In fact, didn't really get doxxed because of your woke fan base, you piece of fucking shit, you hypocritical piece of shit. You didn't even speak out when she got doxxed, when she got harassed in real life. You didn't give a fuck. So why do people gotta give a fuck about you?
Yeah, you know what's funny? The last line is kind of a self-report because the guy that runs the Twitter account, that Zach guy, he's white.
Oh my god. And isn't your mama white too?
The guy that did the Patrick Warburton voice, yes, but he left him too.
All three.
The cryptocurrency was the last straw for a lot of his staff.
Damn, that is fucked. So this basically has no staff left. It's just basically,
and he's running out of fans too, because that was the last straw for a lot of them.
The only people he has left is just a few hundred dick sucker faggots that will just do anything he says because they have no lives and have no morals and just want to watch your mama for 15 years. Imagine watching this guy for 15 years and when he falls off, you're like, I like this guy still. I will never leave you, yo mama. Even though all your staff did, I will still be here. I'm the last pay pig. I feel bad for that person. Whoever's the last pay pig, I feel bad. Imagine being a pay pig. Like, he still gets 8,000 likes. Who are the last pay pigs? Who are the people buying this shit? Are they literally just bots? Because he doesn't get 8,000 views. He only gets 2,000 views on his videos. He doesn't even get 8,000
on average,
views.
yeah.
So who are these people on Twitter? Are they just random woke tards or bots? So fucking weird.
A self-hating man. You can see him talking about speaking out against human rights and being persecuted for it. And as recent,
you violate other people's human rights by lying and slandering on them and ruining their life. So you don't want people ruining your life or ruining people you like's life, right?
Hey,
but you ruin other people's lives.
Eli spitting truth in the comments again.
No, I know. I couldn't imagine being a locale show pay pig, let alone a yo mama pay pig. I know. Who the fuck wants to be a yo mama pay pig? And I can't believe those kind of people still exist. Yeah, he only gets 2,000 views, but that's still 2,000 people that watch his content and still think he's a good guy. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, there's always going to be the remaining ducks in the sewer that will still like you.
This October of last year, calling racist mayo monkeys. I guess, I don't know, I'm assuming he's white, so that's some friendly fire, but yeah, that's another.
Yeah, I assume he's. I could be wrong, but I assumed for the longest time.
I mean, we see a picture of him later on, so.
Okay, we'll see then.
Self-hating man, I guess, very pathetic behavior. He also has Asmongold derangement syndrome because, of course, he does. In this tweet right here, back in October.
Any person that has Asmongold derangement syndrome is immediately a locale. Literally.
Apparently, there's a new thing on Twitter called Rev derangement syndrome, too.
I mean, hell, remember in small commentary community, the Triton derangement syndrome? How everyone in commentary used to just lies about me. Yeah, I was public enemy #1 just because they would all just make up lies.
Little cockroach they kept trying to kill but kept running under the fridge.
And yeah, I'm still here doing content and doing my show. A lot of their shows like AWT, gone. Wall Smashers, Fortnite streams, all their shows are dead and gone. Ravencast is literally the last remaining show. And we're still here, motherfuckers. Y'all tried to destroy me, and I'm still here, you stupid ass faggots. Anyways, back to the topic at hand, but it relates, because that's the thing. Because we have the Triton derangement syndrome, Rev derangement syndrome, and Asmongold derangement syndrome. And I know I'm saying it autistically, but that's what you watch the show for.
October of 2025, saying the reason Asmongold has fans is because he's showing them you don't have to be kind, considerate, respecting of a person to succeed in life. Here's their motivation to never improve on themselves.
What do you mean? What do you mean he's a motivation to never improve themselves? In fact, a lot of decently rich people like Asmund. A lot of rich streamers.
Also, Asmongold recently finally cleaned his room.
Yeah, so it's like, come on, like I don't get what this argument is.
The king of empathy. Yo, dial up iDubbbz. This guy right here, he understands empathy, okay? This guy gets it. Oh, wait. 1 week later, Asmongold is having a conversation about, I believe, it might have been Assassin's Creed Shadows, something like that, right? And Brody, king of empathy over here, responded by saying, "Yo mama so," with someone digging a grave, referring to the fact that Asmongold's mother had passed away.
That is so fucked. That is fucked. People like need to fucking just get off themselves. And I don't care if people fight me for that. That's just the fucking truth. How dare you do something like that? Like that's y'all. No, it's the Wookiees that claim the moral fag and have morals. These are the same people that do shit like this. It's like y'all can literally go fuck yourselves. You woke ass motherfuckers have no morals. Y'all never have any morals. You never had any, and you never will have any. Because you guys keep doing shit like this, and you guys will keep proving my point by keep doing this shit. Your mama's so basically saying your mama's so dead. It's like, come on. Your mama should beat your ass, your mama. That's what should happen to Brody Fox. Your mama should beat your fucking ass. Because clearly you have no manners, no respect, no morals, and clearly your mama didn't raise you right, Mr. Brody Fox.
Well, actually, his real name's Zach, and Brody Fox is just the character.
Still, Mr. Zach. Hey, Zach. They literally have the same name as Asmongold, which is funny. But hey, Zach. Your mama should have raised you right. Isn't that a funny your mama joke? Because she should have. She should have.
Apparently, the guy that did the voice stays off of social media, which is cool as hell. Not gonna lie, most voice actors try to stay off. Try to not do any. We'll get on it.
I want to read chat real quick. I hope they dox him for that. I mean, obviously we can't dox because it's against TOS. But
apparently,
honestly,
someone already did it.
But honestly,
what he said.
To be honest, and I know people give me flack for it. If you do shit like this and you get doxxed, you put yourself in the game. You're basically putting yourself in territory. Like if you go and take and make personal attacks against people's families and you get doxxed for it, well, too bad. You put yourself in the game. That's what you wanted, right? Because why else would you go this far and this slow unless you want people to actually fuck with you for real? Because that's the thing. I criticize people. I make fun of people, but I don't make fun of people's dead parents. I don't do any of that shit. Because you just don't do that. Even on people that I don't like there's people I don't like that had parents pass away. I ain't gonna make fun of the parents' deaths.
This guy who was
like Tim's made fun of my family, but am I gonna make fun of his dad's death? No, because that's stupid. Even though he's made fun of my family several times.
1 week earlier was saying you need to be more nice to people and empathetic. Absolute hypocrite. That's
another thing. It's always these lefty people that say you need to be nice to each other. You need to be nice to us that are the biggest assholes in the world. They tell you to be nice to people, but then they do shit like this, make fun of people's dead mamas over political disagreements.
Yeah. It's okay because they're quote unquote on the other side, according to them.
My birthday was last Wednesday. Well, if I would have known, I would have made an announcement. But happy late birthday to you, Eli. Hopefully you had a great birthday.
Yep.
The theme of this video, ladies and gentlemen. But look at this brave soldier, this activist.
Oh, God damn it. I was about to pause it, you fucking piece of shit.
Local tax experts are here. Now you can meet with a TurboTax expert in your community. They can do your taxes for you. And get you every dollar you deserve. Local tax experts are here. Hand off your taxes with confidence.
An IQ of 85 to 115 is considered average in the U.S. And IQ of 100...
An IQ of 100 doesn't include AI voices, dude.
No, he's just retarded. It's just some Jewish propaganda shit.
You will. In this post from 2025 saying, some of us are ready to die for freedom. At least I am. I'll die for trans rights.
Wait, but you're not a trans yourself, so why are you going to die for rights of something you're not even? because you have a claim to be trans.
It's all about the message.
It's all about the wokies. Please respect me. Wokies, please make my likes go up. Wokies, please like me again.
Oh yeah,
That's all
exactly.
it
That's
is.
what I said. It's all about the messaging.
It's all about the messaging. It's not about actually believing it.
Exactly.
Why do you think I don't talk about trans rights all day? Because I don't fucking care. I don't care if they have rights or not. It don't bother me. That's why I don't talk about it. Him, he doesn't care about it, but he's only talking about it because he wants the likes. I don't care. I could get thousands of likes talking about it every single day on Twitter like he's doing. But I don't, because I don't care about it. I talk about the issues I care about. I actually care about. And if that only gets me 3 to 4 viewers every single stream, I'm happy with that, because I actually care about the topics I talk about. I care about this guy being a piece of shit lying on people, because I'm so sick of liars on this website. I'm so sick of people getting away with just slandering people, ruining people's lives. That had to happen to me. I've had YouTubers slander me, and they got away with it. So I'm just so tired of people just getting away with it. Also, someone's getting an emergency.
Yeah, tornado warning.
Uh-oh, the Jews are coming for Torin. All right, anyways, while Torin's getting arrested.
Well, I'm trying to hide from the fucking tornado.
Oh, the tornado. So you got the tornadoes coming. So the Jews are sending the tornado to come get you. Okay. I'm just kidding. Let's continue.
Let's see, is there a map?
Ladies and gentlemen, get this guy a medal. This guy is a hero.
He's literally gonna die for something he's not. If he literally cared about trans rights, you would be trans yourself.
Wow, that is some brave stuff coming out of your keyboard, man. And of course, like you can see, he goes
check on some stuff.
All right, I'll continue doing commentary and covering it, because it's a 24-minute video, so it's gonna be a long segment. So you're good.
Viral, right? He gets like 68,000 likes on these sorts of virtue signaling tweets.
You know why? It's because he's baiting the wokey people to like him. Because every time you just say you'll die for trans rights, you'll literally instantly get like 15,000 likes if you talk about trans shit. Because the wokey people will send bots to like your shit. Because the wokies want to pretend they're up top, but a lot of people truly don't like their shit. It's grifting bullshit.
Where he says trans rights are human rights, autism rights are human rights. We will stand.
But they already had these rights. Trans people have trans rights already. I'm autistic, and I feel like I have rights like every other normal person. So what the fuck are you talking about? Why the fuck are you using my community, the autistic community, to grift off your bullshit? We already have rights. We don't need any more rights. We already are treated as normal people. I was in normal classes. I went to normal high school. I was a normal person in society. So I got treated like a normal person. Even though I do have autism, I still got treated normal. I get treated normal by my stream chat because I act normal. But I don't sit here and need to fight for autistic rights, because we already have autistic rights. Autistic people already have rights. Gay people have rights. We already have rights in this country. It's just a grid for the left to pretend to look good. The left are just trying to grift you people, and you idiots keep falling for it.
We will fight. Everyone has
fighting nobody. He's just fighting for himself and for y'all to like him. That's all he's doing it for.
Human rights.
He probably truly doesn't give a fuck about trans rights for real. That's the problem with these people, is they claim to care about this shit, but they don't. They truly don't care about this at all.
Except for people that disagree with him, of course.
Yeah, the tornado sirens are going off and shit, so it could be a problem for me.
Hopefully your house doesn't get taken away on stream. If it does,
usually
please
I don't have any problems with tornadoes because I live on a hill, and tornadoes have hard times going up hills unless they like touch down on the hill. But we have had some close calls here and there.
Well, my boss Stigny messaged me and said, if Torn gets a tornado, if Torn gets his house taken, please tell him to turn on his camera. By the way, he didn't actually say that, but he would want that. Sure, though.
Yeah, that does sound like something he would say.
That is something he would say. That's why I made the joke. When I made the joke, I imagined it in his exact voice saying it. Please have Torn turn on the camera if his house gets taken away in a tornado.
but he's going.
Yeah, if I disappear, it's because my power went out.
All right. By the way, if Digny is watching,
or I got sucked up by a tornado, one of the two.
All right. Anyways, if Digny's here, shout out to you, man.
A fight. Now, what does that fight look like, ladies and gentlemen? Well, he whips out his
fight. Ew, what the
keyboard and makes stuff like this. It's okay to punch a Nazi.
Why don't you do it in real life? You'll never punch a Nazi in real life because you're a pussy ass bitch. That's why you're making.
To be fair, it's kind of hard to find one in real life because they're usually not out in the open like this.
Yeah, because that's another thing they want to say, like, oh, Nazis are becoming normalized. It's like, no, they're not out in the open, and if they are out in the open, they don't disguise. They put on a mask. They pretend to like everyone else. Because guess what? Nazism is not tolerated in America. A lot of
there are neo-Nazi rallies and shit, but they're usually in certain parts of the United States.
Yeah, and if you go to them, you get your job taken away, you get your bank card taken away, your bank card froze. Like Nazis literally have like consequences for their actions, and that's why I say don't ever fall in the extreme radical politics because you'll get consequences that you don't even deserve. Because you could still have saying base takes without being a Nazi or being all right hateful. You know what I mean? You can still be based and not be hateful. You can still be based and not be a bigot piece of shit. Everyone has rights. I didn't get treated normal in school. But that's the thing. It's like everyone treats each other like shit in school. That's just how school is, unfortunately. People tried treating me like shit, but I had a big friend group, and people always got jumped when they treated me like shit. You just have to just fight back. You just have to play dirty with them. That's how you get. And to anyone that's watching that's still in school, which I doubt anyone is. Most of my audience are 18 plus. But if there's anyone that's maybe in college or something get bullied, you just have to just match the bully's energy or just outright ignore them. Let's continue.
Again, this is a very brave post. Now, we're making fun of you not because we are trying to sympathize with the punching target here. It's because this is performative and ridiculous. But guess what? It gets 156,000 likes on Twitter. And oh, wait, he does it again. He reposted it a couple months later because the clout well was getting a little bit too dry for his taste.
Yeah, because he literally has to just tweet woke shit that he doesn't even believe just to get a lot. He won't actually punch. If he saw an actual Nazi out in the open, he wouldn't punch him in the face. No way.
He'd probably run from them.
He would run away and hide. He would hide like a coward, a complete coward. That's why these woke tards, you can never trust them. And this is why the left has big problems, because they will literally promote any person that says up for trans rights. They will literally promote me. If I go, I bet you I can go make a leftist account that has nothing to do with Lord Triton and just tweet random leftist bullshit, and it would have like literally 60,000 followers. Literally no joke. And I might actually test that. And then I'll go on the account and flip off all my followers, say, go fuck yourselves, you woke tards.
Fucking sucks.
And then that account will get reported and then fucking be gone. But still.
It's very funny because
I don't even give a fuck because I hate woke shit. You'll never see me truly praise woke shit ever.
Doing this while holding an American flag, while earlier that year saying,
fuck, why are you here? Why are these anti-American people still here? Leave our country then. If you hate America, leave. Bye. We're not asking for you to stay here. Leave. Like, you can criticize. There's one thing to criticize. Like, I criticize America, but I don't hate it here. I just criticize the government. There's a difference between criticizing the government and actually hating a country. Hating a country is disrespectful to the country, and you shouldn't hate your own country.
F America.
See, we're not even getting to the Riri lies, and I already want to punch this fucking dude in the fucking face. And he's giving me a lot of content to make fun of. But we haven't even got to the main topic of this whole thing, and I already want to punch this dude in the fucking face. And we'll still go with the whole video because all this shit is funny to make fun of, and not only that, but it's all relevant to it upcoming.
Well, of course, again, adding in trans rights are human rights, blah, 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 blah. Be trans, I'm ready to fight for you.
This is the 1,400 hours a year you waste on your phone.
I don't
With
give a
Purdue
fuck,
Global, you can
dude.
turn that time into a degree.
What a guy. What a guy. Now, the irony of the posts he's made, many of them talking about punching his enemies and all these things. This user would tag him and, among others, saying, "You still owe me $30 for this art I made for you that you used, and you said you would pay me $30 for, even though this is still tapping into our assets, which you used with no credits. My Cash App is here. Your move, bud." Now, I'll explain the reason this person ends up switching to Cash App. They wanted to protect their real life identity. Makes sense. Okay. So what are we talking about? Well, there was this Discord conversation between that individual and, of course, Zach James, which is Brody Fox. And they used assets to...
And they also scam people, too. Scam people out of their artwork. See, this is also why it's like you can't... Well, it's hard for you to be an artist on here because you get scammed by these creators so much. So much of the shit's happened to artists over the years, and it's just, honestly, it is depressing. It's like, if you agree to pay somebody, pay them. Don't fucking make excuses for it. Don't be like, oh, I don't want to pay
Yeah,
them.
that's Zach James. That's the
He
guy
literally
that runs the accounts.
Yeah. And Zach James could literally, and this is who we've been talking about, is literally Zach James. And Zach James can go fuck himself because he's a woke piece of shit. I hope his Yo Mama brand falls to the ground and burns. It deserves to burn in hell for all I care. Because he's such a piece of shit.
Make fan art. And I guess Brody Fox really liked it. And he even said as such that basically wanted to give a tip. And it was like, okay, so like how much you thinking? And they say, oh, I don't know, like $30. I'll take $30 for this.
Oh,
right?
there it is. I was about to ask. I'll take $30 for it. So you literally agreed to pay him the $30. So why didn't you pay him?
It didn't happen. Now, of course, this is not a contract, ladies and gentlemen. He's not.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's a contract or not. Yeah, he doesn't legally have to, but you still gave this person your word. And as a man, you gotta be the man of your word. If you say you're gonna pay someone for a work, you pay them. You pay them and you pay them right. You don't be a fucking condescending prick about it. You don't be a piece of shit about it. You don't be a dipshit about it. You pay the person the artwork they deserve. You pay them what you agree to. And that's final. You don't get to scam these fucking people.
Legally required to pay this kid $30.
He's not legally required, but he's morally required because he said he would. He's required to by his own words. Not legally, but by his own words. And I feel like that's more because you said you would, so you do it. You be the man of your word. If I say, like, that's the thing. I had a fallout with a piece of shit named Tim's. I said I paid $50. We had a fallout, and I still paid him $50, even though he's a piece of shit that's slandering me the whole time. That's what you do. You pay these people. Even if you have a fallout with them, you still pay them. If you say you're going to pay them, you pay them.
But at the same time, why not do that? Also, for a guy who brags about his Twitter earnings, you couldn't have just found $30 out of your earnings dashboard here. And by the way, this is total earnings. He didn't earn this in like a bi-weekly check or anything. But yeah, why not tap into that? Which again is very.
Why not just use? Well, that's like $3 million. Why not just use you can literally send him 30, bro. You have the money. That's another thing too. These people have the money and they just don't do it because they're pieces of shit. That's why everyone's poor, because the rich don't like to help the poor, because the rich are all assholes. Like your mama, for example. He's a fucking asshole. He could literally have paid this person $30 for something he agreed to. He's the one that said he would pay this person. So why not pay the person? Why not just cash up him 30 and be over with? Like, you don't gotta scam the person out of $30 for a cheap art piece. Just pay the person. You said you would pay him 30, so pay him 30. Pay up, pal.
Very ironic for people like this. I point it out every single time. This guy hates Elon Musk. Just type in Elon or Musk onto his account.
I mean, let's be real. I hate Elon Musk, but I don't obsess over him. I just don't like him because he's a Zionist shill.
Not only that, he's kind of a dumbass.
And he's a dumbass too. And he's also the one he's also a puppet to Peter Thiel as well.
I will
Just
give
like
him credit
Jimmy
though for the
Vance's.
freaking community note system on Twitter though. That thing is like a godsend.
It is a godsend, but some of the community notes be retarded.
Well, they're talking about the community notes. People can get them removed too if they vote enough.
Yeah, because I've seen gay.
He even talks about in this video with the situation with Riri.
It's endless tweets. He also believes that this right here was a Nazi salute, and then people are pointing out, but you pay for blue checkmark.
Guess what,
bros? I get.
They did the same thing to Elon Musk too.
Oh yeah, they do. That's the thing. They literally. You could just wave I could literally turn on my camera and wave my hand, and they'll call it Nazi salute.
All they gotta do is take a screen cap, and then it becomes one. Yes.
Yep. They just gotta take a screen cap of it, and boom, they'll be like, "Train did a Nazi salute on stream." It's like, get the fuck out of here, you leftist retards. And see, that's another thing too. People want to call me a leftist for criticizing Trump. I'm gonna say this on air right now. I will never be a leftist. I'll never ally with these people because these people are the most brain-rotted motherfuckers on the planet. They're so brain-rotted. They don't believe in free speech. They're not funny. They don't like jokes. And they're pieces of shit. And they'll ruin your life just like Trump does. That's why it's like you can't left and right. They're all pieces of shit. They all suck.
Paid more every 2 weeks than the cost of the blue check mark. Technically, Elon is losing.
Make sure you guys swipe the like button, peoples. Get the likes up.
Money on me. The revenue business model he made is bad like that. One of the reasons Twitter has lost so much in value. Interesting. That's not really how it works. But at the end of the day, no matter what, you're still giving money to a guy you believe is a Nazi.
That's another thing too. So all these leftist retards want to call Elon Musk a Nazi, but then they pay $8 a month to a guy they call a Nazi. It's like, do you really believe he is one, or are you just grifting? Because a lot of these people are just grifting. And you see how Elon doesn't even ban any of these people. That's how you know Twitter actually does have free speech, because none of these leftist retards that call Elon a Nazi all day are banned. In fact, they get boosted by the algorithm.
I'll be right back.
Elon literally boosts his own A-logs, and it's like, what the fuck?
I mean, like, please explain.
Like, why do you have a blue chat mark if you believe Elon Musk is a Nazi? Like, come on, this doesn't make sense. None of these people make sense, y'all. They just don't.
Elon Musk is probably
Explain to me how that works.
Like looking at posts like this, being like, I make money either way.
I bet you Elon Musk looks at these posts and it's like, well, you give me money, so I guess I will continue to be one.
And then he says, well, basically, I make more money.
In fact, this is why Elon also keeps these people around, because he makes money off these people. If he didn't make money off of you idiots, he would have got rid of y'all a long time ago. But he's only respecting your free speech, not because he actually respects free speech, but because he respects the fact that you guys are making him money and you guys are still paying for his services, even though you guys think he's a Nazi. That's why he keeps y'all around on Twitter. That's why there's still so many leftists on Twitter.
Twitter engagement is Twitter engagement.
Twitter engagement is still money for Elon Musk, and that's all he cares about. As long as you give me money, he don't care what you do.
Okay.
But if you criticize Israel, he'll ban you.
And what? That extra money is going towards a pool that is then given out to other creators, and we don't know how much of that actually.
What?
If that's the case, why isn't he banned Hassan yet?
Because it's because the lefties would cry about it. It's because Hassan's too big.
Not just that.
He won't ban people like Nick Fuentes and shit. But he won't. But that's the thing. He won't give Nick Fuentes a blue chat mark. He even gives Hassan one.
Yeah.
And not only that, but you know why? But you know why he won't ban Hassan? It's because Hassan makes Israel look good, because Hassan spreads lies on them and everyone hates Hassan. So that's Hassan talking shit on Israel actually benefits Israel, if anything.
Also, it's just fun because it's literally like making a monkey dance.
But that's the thing. I said this on a show a while back. Elon should have been banned Hassan a long time ago. And the fact that he has it just shows Elon's a grifting liar. Because that's the thing. Elon Musk was on. I covered a story on the show a while back of Elon Musk going on Twitter and saying, "Why hasn't Twitch banned Hassan?" It's like, why haven't you banned Hassan? You fucking hypocritical piece of shit.
Actually goes to Twitter itself. It's not public information. But when you make beyond the price of the blue check mark, it's only helping Twitter grow. This is the stupidest logic I've ever seen in my life. This guy is a walking hypocrite. And by the way, I'm sorry to tell you, when you have to sit here and really care this much about Twitter revenue, you're cooked. You are.
Which I don't mind it because, you know, it's giving me content to roast your mama. But criticism to Rev is he didn't get to the main point. Like, we're literally 12 minutes in, and he still hasn't got to the wee stuff. Which the other stuff's fine because I don't mind making fun of your mama for the other stuff. But it's like, why don't you get to the main point like 10 minutes, 5 minutes into the video? You know what I mean? That's just my criticism personally. And see, this is why I also like to react to videos, because I like to give criticism to these videos sometimes.
Hook, dude. And like, you know, we saw the 3,000 for like over a year plus of tweeting every 2 minutes. It cannot be worth it. McDonald's.
There we go. Now we're getting to the wee stuff. We're 13 minutes in. Now you finally want to get into it. Honestly,
well, I mean, it was a lot to cover.
I mean, it was a lot to cover. And honestly, it's like I had a lot of... That's why I paused, because there was a lot to pause. There was a lot to make fun of. There was a lot to call out. Because yo mama is a piece of shit who fell off. He cancels people. He weaponizes the woke people against everybody. He basically is one of the heads of the cancel culture mob. He basically uses the cancel culture mob to go after his enemies.
Oh, my life.
Or are you going with the Brody Fox? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. Now, how did she get into this situation?
All right, if Torin disappears, guys, don't worry. Netanyahu totally did not kidnap him, and don't worry. All right, anyways, but yeah.
Yeah, my lights are flickering, which means I might have a power outage.
Oh, so he's trying to accuse her of a Nazi salute by just her holding... See, I literally made this point earlier. They literally accuse you of shit by just waving your hand. Like, if you put your hand in the air, that's a Nazi salute. Literally, immediately. That's why these leftists are so retarded. Anything's a Nazi salute to them. Literally anything.
Well, let's see here.
Battle, you can hear me well, right, Tord?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you just fine.
All right, cool.
Back in March of 2025, Brody Fox, I'm not sure what exactly he was responsible.
I bet you, if we went and found Zach's picture, there's a picture of Zach holding his hand in the air. And we could literally be like, is this you? He cried about, you're doxing me, wait.
Responding to because her account, or at least this account, has been since suspended. He said, "This you," showing this from her Twitch account, or at least one of her Twitch accounts, where she's a...
Looks like Tolan's getting the emergency alarm again. Looks like the tornado is literally going to take his house away. Just make sure you turn on the camera for dignity.
Oh my God.
Adjusting her camera. And yes, adjusting her camera. What he's trying to say here is that she was doing a Nazi salute. Now, of course, this coward,
a Nazi salute for just adjusting a camera. That's how far these leftists are going to. They'll literally accuse you of a Nazi salute for just adjusting a camera. That's so fucking stupid.
There's hail.
Uh-oh.
That's hail.
I'm hearing.
Yes, it's loud. I'm sorry.
Slander doesn't want to show you the actual clip. So, unlike him, I will show you the actual clip, and then you can make your mind up.
You know what? Let's make my own judgment based on the actual clip.
Whether or not she was doing a Nazi salute.
Bonjour, Pop. Attention tout le monde. Waouh, on n'a pas de filtre. Je suis décalé encore. Je suis décalé encore ou pas? Maintenant, je vous en supplie. Je prie. Et venez voir Pi aussi, voir si du follow.
It doesn't like because that's the thing. Because the camera looks like it's right on top of a computer. It looks like she was pressing with something. That's not a Nazi salute, dude. If you're literally pressing with something, playing with something, that's not a salute. That's literally her adjusting something, you complete idiot. I agree with Rev on this one. 100,000%.
T'es toujours décalé?
Now, of course, this dude originally got a community note where it was basically saying she was just adjusting her camera as seen in the full clip. And the full clip was provided by Riri, but unfortunately, it's now been suspended. And people in his community, in Brody Fox's community, were brigading the community notes to get this taken down. And guess what? They succeeded. And especially nowadays, there's no way really to go back because all the proof comes from an account that has been suspended. I found this on a different source, but that is the original context that she provided. But nevertheless, they were all successful in getting her account suspended, among others. They got.
Imagine you getting your account suspended just because you adjusted your camera. Like, come the fuck on. This is why people like your mama need to go. Because people like your mama doesn't need to have that much power, because when they have power like that, they misuse it and abuse it to suspend people. Shit.
You lost me there for a sec.
Oh yeah. Also, Ethan Ralph says I'm in Discord to stay safe because apparently one of his guests have had bad weather, and I was like, man, Torrent's having hail rain right now. He's like, hail's dangerous. It's gonna actually kill someone. Hope Torrent does well.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. You lost me there for a sec. The power went out for like.
Oh yeah, seconds. I know. Yeah, but I was just basically calling out your mama for getting this account suspended over her adjusting her camera. This is why people like your mama doesn't need power. He doesn't need influence, because when he has the influence, he uses it to weaponize an audience of toxic retards.
I'm surprised my computer stayed on.
Elon needs to also fix this too. Elon says Twitter will be a free speech platform, but people are literally getting flagged down for adjusting the cameras on a different platform.
Oh, that actually happened on Twitch. But
yeah, guess what? Twitter, that's why I'm pointing it out, because it happened on Twitch, a different platform, but she got banned from X. She didn't even get banned from Twitch, I don't think. She got banned from X.
Nope.
Suspended by mass flagging. I mean, dude, let me go back here for a second. Let me just show you. This post, I got to hammer this home, had 161,000 likes with 19 million views. Even if 1% of the people who saw this believed its veracity, that's 180,000 people who now believe she is a full-fledged Nazi. That is how damaging.
That's why the left has no credibility, because they slander people all the time. They really take away your free speech by just falsely calling you a Nazi. And the right wing does the same thing too. The Trump supporters do the same thing too. They call you a Nazi, racist. They call you all these different labels. Literally, all these different labels just to get you deplatformed and get your life ruined.
So I'm looking at the map, the Google map right now, and apparently another tornado spawned in the northeast part of my town.
Uh-oh. Like
I said, if you're in my area, they have another tornado.
Well, like I said, just make sure that camera's on for Digny, because he will love that.
Oh my god.
And I'm sure Wesker would too. Just if you just saying, my house, no.
No, because I want Torn to be safe. Don't do that, Torn.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm checking.
We rather you be safe than Digny getting off to his sick kinks.
like this is.
Thing to update a bit because
absolutely
honestly,
insane
I don't hear
stuff.
any noise anymore. It's stopped.
Well, let's move on here to his response. When he finds out the note has been removed, he said, "Gotta love how the community note was removed and she got suspended." Yeah,
I bet, you know what? This is just a conspiracy theory. I bet you he used his Twitter contacts and got her suspended. I don't even think it was a false flag. I feel like he used his Twitter contacts and got her suspended. Because that's what these creators do, like right and left. They use their contacts and they get these people suspended. I bet you he has some Twitter employee in the back phone. He got her suspended. Because look how the way he's talking. And if he didn't do it the back doorway, he flagged her himself.
And he probably also brigade flagged it with his community.
Probably did that too, but that's the
Which
thing.
is what
The one thing is we know he's behind it for sure.
Hey guys, I have one thing to say. What's that smell? It smells like a little bitch. Okay.
Yeah, but your mama is a little bitch. It does smell like a little bitch. Damn, Brody. Damn, I'm Zach James.
Calling him out.
Zach James. That's toxic. That's toxic. It's public knowledge, freaks. Zach James.
Bet you love that. I bet you.
Zach James. Using his influence. Using his influence to go after people.
Reveled in it because it provided context that the majority of people were not made aware of. You didn't want people to see the full context.
No, he
because
didn't.
you were.
That's another thing. He didn't want to see people. He didn't want to have people see the full. He didn't want people to see the full context. And that's why he did it. It's because he didn't want. That's why he got her taken down, because he didn't want his community to see the context. He wants people to believe that she actually did a Nazi salute.
So hell-bent on trying to ruin this woman's life over a complete lie that you revel.
He literally ruined her life and got her deplatformed over a complete fucking lie. Made up lie, y'all. This is why I call out these people, because I'm tired of these people lying on everybody. I'm tired of people falsely getting suspended, falsely getting canceled, falsely getting harassed by both commentary people, left-wing people, by all kinds of these groups on the internet.
What
these
I want to
groups have been
know
having
is
way too much power.
Yeah. What I want to know is why her? What did she do to earn his ire? Seriously.
Probably had some political take he didn't like because he's a faggot.
Yeah, it could also be he just randomly targeted her.
Or randomly targeted her because he knew it was easy.
Yeah.
In the proof.
Maybe he's so stupid that he believes his own lies, because some of these people believe their own lies. Some of them.
Oh.
But some of them are knowingly lying. Like the commentary community, they knowingly lie all the time.
Being suppressed. And this wasn't just, she was being suspended and harassed online. There was people threatening her in real life as well, like significant threats. And it's because of this stupid tweet.
Hold that other door, I'm gonna break this.
Unbelievable. Like completely ridiculous stuff.
Yeah,
and one of the people who cover this is Chibi.
See what they're doing.
She had people stalk her in real life and other shit. It was fucking crazy, from what I understand.
All because this Yo Mama person slandered her.
Reviews, who's going through his own complete hellscape right now. But he made a video about it.
I don't trust Chibi Reviews. He tends to be just disingenuous a lot. Like, he's gotten information wrong several times.
Who, Chibi Reviews?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Chibi Reviews, because he's like everyone else. They all just get shit wrong.
Yeah, him and Hypnotic lie a lot.
Why are these people still tolerated by the audience?
I mean, him and Hypnotic, another YouTuber, lie a lot for clout. And to get their audience worked up over stupid shit.
Former animator for the Yo Mama channel left a comment saying this at the time.
Your job is going to disappear. And
Right,
so
well,
are
we're
your
about to
friends'
get to the
jobs.
good stuff.
And so
Really?
are the jobs.
For the sake of myself and others, I feel it's important to say, because Brody Fox sure isn't going to, that first of all, he is not the animator of the videos. The artist who designed the characters or the voice actor who did almost all the voice work, he's just the channel owner. And at
So he
this
doesn't even do the voiceovers at all. So technically, Zach James is not really the real Yo Mama person we've been hearing over the years. He's not the real voice. So technically, we could call Zach James an imposter. Am I right?
Yeah.
He's not really the Yo Mama guy. He's just a backup guy. He's just a backup clown. He's not really the guy that does the voiceovers.
A backup clown that somehow got control over the channel and the everything else.
And the Twitter account, and basically the entire brand. The brand basically went to hell because of Zach James.
this point, none of the people who actually made the channel content are involved with it anymore. Many of us distanced ourselves intentionally years ago. And of course, Brody Fox, as recent as this month, about 2 weeks ago, said, I've worked with 20 plus people over the years. 2 animators being upset doesn't represent the goodwill I still have with many other colleagues, some of whom are now.
What's up?
Look who he's responding to. Charlie Kirk's limp corpse.
Oh my God.
You're a goddamn hack and everyone around you hates you for a reason. You know, it must be pretty bad when you're getting called out by a dead corpse.
It must be. It's really bad when the leftists that are making fun of Charlie Kirk are trying to moral frag against you. And they actually got a valid point. Charlie Kirk's dead corpse actually has a valid point. That's funny. That's how you know your mom is fucked up, though.
Friends of mine, moving forward, I'm going to block folks that blindly rage at me just like this. When people,
you know what? I'm going to make a funny tweet real quick.
Oh, you're going to troll him?
Yeah.
That should be good.
Hey, Brody. I am just raging at you. Hey, Brody Fox, I'm just raging at you. Rah! Seriously, though, you are gay as fuck.
Great shots from a distance, bro.
Let's see if I get blocked by the end of the stream.
people basically said everyone around you hates you. And, well, there's been Google Docs on this guy from people who used to work with them. They talk about many different experiences. You can check it out for yourself if you find this post. But there's all sorts of claims that it was just a very hostile work environment. They were uncomfortable with some of the stuff they had to do in terms of their professional responsibilities. He was also pushing NFTs and other shady businesses on them. And that'll make a lot more sense in just a second. Because
no wonder why his entire staff left. He was basically a schizo. Tried to push NFTs and all this bullshit on them when they knew what they were doing.
As well, recently he did a Yo Mama Facts, listing off all.
Yo Mama Facts? You mean Your Mama Lies? Because a lot of this shit's probably lies, and Rev's about to debunk it.
Of his accomplishments over the years.
True,
and I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen,
are like, most of them are just facts about the channel, but some of them are like virtue signaling trash.
Some of it are like either half truths or like he's using it to just make a stupid point. Either way, he's still retarded.
When you see someone doing this, when you see someone listing off their lifetime achievements, they're cooked. Something ain't right, because when you have to start falling back on everything you've done and you're showing everybody how much of a success you are, it ain't going well at the moment. And it's really not going well at the moment when the most recent stuff is stuff like this. #1 trending on the hub. Elon Musk hiding his replies when he was about to ratio him.
Hold on, pause. Why were you trending on the Pornhub?
That is weird.
And he also takes a jab at Elon Musk hiding his replies every time he's about to
Honestly,
rage.
I hope Elon keeps doing it more and more. But anyways, and I feel like he doesn't hide him enough because he still gets like tens of thousands of likes.
That's why he's full of shit.
He is full of shit. Not only that, but why is he bragging about being number one on Pornhub? It's like, for what?
That's like being number one on OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's like, who gives a fuck?
Amazing.
In fact, isn't your wait? How is he? That doesn't make sense. He targets kids as his audience, but he's number one on Pornhub. That doesn't make sense. Does it make sense to you? Or am I just retarded? And if it does, let me know. Let me know what I'm missing, Glitch. Am I missing any sense, or am I? Or you just dumbfounded as I am?
Very proud of you.
And it looks like your power went out.
No, I'm good.
That's really great stuff. Now, what happens when a content creator is completely washed and everyone's starting to turn on them because all of the people who are seal clapping over his virtue signaling posts, they didn't like this stuff coming out. The Google Docs, the issue with the artist not.
See, that's why you don't. That's also why you don't want to pander to these people, because the left-wing audience will leave you just like that. They'll turn on you just like that because they don't give a fuck about you either.
Getting the $30 that was being offered, all this sort of stuff.
I tried everything: coffee, Pomodoro, and binaural beats, but nothing stuck.
You launched a shitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the next step for people like.
Push over.
You guys have fun. Only can lurk. I gotta be at show soon. All right, you take. All right, well, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you leave a like and listen until you get to your show. And good luck on your show.
Don't push too far.
But yeah,
the stream was
I can
licked.
almost guarantee this guy dies a broken man.
The stream was licked. Ubi, what does that mean? Stream was
Liked.
licked. Oh, liked. Okay, cool, nice. W to Lilith and chat, everybody.
No, they actually do the tongue emoji. Oh my god. I see what they did there.
Oh my
It
god.
was a tongue in cheek.
All right.
But yeah, I see this guy dying a broken man because of.
Oh, he is going to be a broken man. He's going to die a broken man because he never knows how to change. He's always going to be a stupid douchebag loser trying to cancel everybody. People like him don't change. He's been doing this for 15 years. In fact, he never even made the content. So technically, he should have never even made money from the Yo Mama channel because he was just the guy screaming at everyone in the background. He did fuck all.
Exactly. And
Look at
yeah,
Brody Fox. Yeah, he dropped a meme crypto coin based on himself. If the narcissism just.
I'm not gonna lie. If anybody buys a meme coin from the Yo Mama dude, you guys are retarded and slow.
Couldn't be any more obvious. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. And it was so bad. I mean, like, the last remaining holdouts have all turned on this guy. His tweets went from getting like tens of thousands, if not over 100,000 likes on every single post to getting like 100
February 17th
overnight just because of this. Even the most.
Yeah, because even the left-wing people don't like the. At least the one thing every single person can agree on is if you scam with the crypto shit, then you're not ever to be trusted again. You literally just tried to scam your own woke audience that has been liking your tweets, that's been signal boosting your cancel culture, that's been signal boosting your slander. You basically turned on them by trying to scam them and fuck them over.
Yeah, especially since most of these people are anti-money and they're commies.
Yeah, that's another thing. A lot of them are anti-money. So, like, why the fuck would you do something like this? That's how you know he's not even smart. He's not even a smart grifter because he lost it just like that. Like Graf says, going from tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of likes on Twitter to only 100. That's sad. I sometimes get 100 likes on my tweets, and I'm a nobody.
Sycophantic fans were like, yeah, man, you're lame. This is lame. And for those reasons, I'm out. Okay? Including the voice actor of the character distancing himself from this entire situation. So this is
that
Brock
explains the
Baker,
that
the
explains
voice actor,
the videos,
impressionist, comedian.
being so recent.
He is.
It just happened recently. He finally had enough.
Oh, so that's the voice actor that did the Yo Mama channel.
Yeah, the guy that sounds like Patrick Warburton.
So now Zach James has basically cooked the whole Yo Mama brand and let it on fire.
His animators have left.
His voice actors left.
Yeah, he literally has nobody.
By the way, I don't even think my cousin knew that. Hey, Maury,
Why are they pushing
did you
us?
know
Why are they pushing us?
that the
so
voice
confused.
actor left the Yo Mama channel? He doesn't do that voicing anymore
Tony, pay attention to pings.
because of the Zach James guy that's behind the scenes.
Voice of the character, and he came out to clear the air and say, I am not a part of this nonsense.
Hi, my name is Brock Baker, and I am Brody Fox, the Yo Mama guy. I'm the voice actor for Brody Fox and Frank the Cap and a ton of other characters from the Yo Mama channel. But I don't run the Twitter. I don't run the YouTube channel. I have nothing to do with any of the Yo Mama or Brody Fox social media. I'm not involved in anything crypto or meme coin or Web3. I could not be any less interested in any of that. Okay? That's all Zach James, the co-creator of the Yo Mama brand. He does often make it clear that it's him running all the social media and not me. I'm rarely on Twitter, as you can tell.
And I bet and that's what's sad about it all is the voice actors getting hate all because of what Zach James does.
Yeah, you know what's cool about this guy? He says he doesn't even have an X or Blue Sky.
That's good, and he's honestly normal for that. He should not have an X.
Yeah,
I don't have a Blue Sky.
all these
I have
voice
an
actors,
X.
English voice actors, like to virtue signal on Twitter and stuff for likes, and it pisses me the fuck off. It's like, do your fucking job and stop trying to get clicks and cancel people.
Stop trying to get more clicks. Just do your job and get praise from doing your job. That's what he's doing. But it's just really sad that a lot of people have been going after him because they
Okay, so I'm out of danger finally. The tornado's gone. So.
All right, cool. But yeah, it's just sad that Zach James is causing this guy to get a lot of shit. And so wait, so this guy doesn't do voice acting anymore for the channel at all?
No, he's listen to the rest of the video.
All right.
By me still calling it Twitter. The last thing I want to do with my time is get in flame wars all day, every day. Just thinking about that exhausts me. I wish this video was horizontal so I could lie down. I just want to make silly videos and do voices for cartoons and video games and make people laugh. It's becoming less and less likely that the Yo Mama cartoons are ever coming back, especially since the band broke up.
So basically at this point...
Also, the band did break up. It's all because of Zach James basically being an asshole.
Yep.
In fact, I could reach out to Brock Baker and interview him about the Yo Mama brand and why they broke up and all that. Even though I am
he'll join, but he might at least answer your questions and messages.
Maybe
if you're able to get a hold of him. He doesn't even have a Twitter though.
So who's this?
That Brock, I think he did that on Cameo.
It says Twitter. Look, X.
Oh, he does have a Twitter. Never mind, but he doesn't really use it that much.
Either everyone's left Brody Fox, or the few remaining ones are just there
because of the fact he had to address the issue.
Oh yeah, he had to address. Hold on, I can look and see when he joined. Hold on.
He probably has been on it for a long time. He just doesn't make posts that often. He's a bit like me.
It said he joined January 2009.
Oh, so he's been on there for a while. Yeah. It's probably, like I said, it's probably like a case like me where I don't use it that much.
Yeah, he doesn't use it that much.
Because he talked about how he still calls it Twitter because he doesn't use it that much. But I'm glad that a voice actor like this has actually come out and said they just want to make people laugh.
Yeah, but he does. I'm looking on his Twitter. There's no like political bullshit on there.
Yeah. This guy seems
Unlike-
more like a centrist than anything else, honestly. You want to know the truth?
Unlike Zach, which let's see. Am I blocked by Zach James yet? No, I'm not. But his DMs are open. Let's DM him. Come on the Ravencast, you coward. Debate me on why you are a piece of shit.
You're just trying to get that block, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get that block. I'm going to send him the StreamYard link and see if he actually joins. Even though he probably won't. Hold on, if y'all don't believe me, I'm going to show y'all my screen.
Yeah, this video's almost over anyway.
Oh, hold on. Pretty much, we can just end the video here.
Yeah, it's only got a few minutes left, if that.
All right, let's see. Before we get final perspectives, I just want to show this. Come on, Ravencast, you coward! Debate me on why you're a piece of shit. You did nothing with the Yo Mama channel. Literally, all you did was jerk off behind the scenes.
How much you want to bet? He's just got a ton of angry messages in his DMs, and yours isn't the only one.
Good. I hope he does. He deserves it.
That'd be so funny.
All right, I'm gonna post this on Twitter. I have challenge.
Dude's probably gonna consider you a pissant and just block you. It's gonna be funny.
Well, but at the end of the day, I know I'm more important than him, so I'm gonna act like I'm important.
We all know the left doesn't want a conversation, so hey, yeah, I'm banking on him blocking you.
All right, we'll see. We'll be live till like 8:30 to see if he responds. He'll probably most likely block me, but I don't give a fuck. Because guess what? We need to challenge him. We need to debate him. We need to talk to him. He needs to come on this fucking show. But yeah, anyway, so now let's get final perspectives. So, Torn, what's your final perspective on this segment on your mama lying on Riri, calling her a Nazi for adjusting her camera?
I think the dude's a piece of shit, and he needs to be like drawn and quartered.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Getler, Wesker, Booty Warrior? What's your final perspective on your mama lying on Riri and calling her the camera?
I think that honestly, I think that he needs to die in a hole, and he needs to either stop antagonizing people or just get off the internet, period, and shut down his account. and make a new one where he can talk shit and virtue signal and everything. I mean, his channel's about dead. The actor left. All he can do is recycle his old content. He really doesn't have anything he can do on the Yo Mama channel.
Nope, he really does have nothing he can do on the Yo Mama channel. He has nothing.
I'm just surprised 1,000 people liked his shit and decided to flag her.
Well, but that's the
That
thing.
was
Look, a lot of those people probably thought that was the voice actor telling them to do that, and not Zach James. A lot of them don't even know who Zach James is. A lot of them think it's the a lot of them think the Yo Mama guy is one dude. They don't think that they don't realize that the voice actor doesn't agree with a lot of that shit at all. They think it's the voice actor doing it. They think the voice actor's the one that does the Yo Mama voice actor's doing it. And that's why, because they all respect the guy. But that's the thing. The actor doesn't even respect Zach James. The actor, the one that actually did the voiceovers, left the channel. But yeah, Zach James. Honestly, I feel like what's the guy's name? What's his name again?
Zach.
Oh no, Brock Baker, not Zach James, but Brock Baker. Brock Baker should have been the one that was the head of the Yo Mama brand, not Zach James. Zach James needs to be fired and gone. He needs to be gone. I get he's like the founder and he's the behind the scenes guy that calls the shots, but he needs to go. People like him suck. People like him are trash. And I'm willing to talk to him, which I know he ain't gonna talk to me because for one, I'm a nobody, and two, he's a piece of shit and doesn't like conversation. Let's see. At least with Destiny, I got a block instantly. With this guy has not even blocked me yet.
He probably isn't even on his Twitter anymore. He's probably in hiding.
Yeah, he has a tweet.
Someone's phone just buzzed.
He hasn't
That was mine.
He hasn't tweeted since February 15th.
Damn, you got me excited, Getler.
Which obviously I'm not going to go this slow, but apparently the only reason Zach James is not on Twitter because according to Zach James, his stepfather passed away. We're not going to be pieces, even though he would make fun of. He would make fun if this was my stepfather and Zach James knew who I was. He'd make fun of him dying. 100,000% he would.
Why did you go to Zach James' actual Twitter account?
Yeah.
That makes sense why he's not around. Probably the worst time for him to have this happen to him, honestly.
But let's be real. He's the one doing this shit. He's the one.
I mean, I know what it's like to lose your dad, but at the same time, dude made fun of Asmongold losing his mom. So it's like, dude, seriously, you're gonna go that far?
Like you're literally like you're just gonna make people want to make fun of your stepdad, and it's like it's not right. I don't think they should, but they're gonna have every right to if you keep on making fun of other people's dead parents. That's why it's like never dish out something you don't want to come back on you. If you can, like that's the thing. I call people retarded because I don't care if people call me retarded. Yo, man, that's my cousin on my account in chat. Fuck with me. Get off my account. But what's
Get
up,
off
cousin?
the account. Dude, seriously.
Yeah, because I know I didn't type yo in the chat. It's definitely on the Android. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like the whole your mama thing. He's just, he's just a liar. Zach James is a liar. And I feel bad for the other dude.
I'm waiting for him to post. Mom says it's my turn to play the Xbox.
Hey, you know what? If I get blocked, I can literally say, "Yo, mama has blocked me."
Oh God, that would be funny.
Your mama has blocked me. Oh, hold on. I just got a live update for someone in my Twitter chat that we can go over.
Oh, okay. What's going on? What we got?
Well, apparently this a parent complained about watching Zach James's content.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let's see. Hold on, let's see it. Funny Goiper. Yo, you are cute, cool people. Keep going. Appreciate it, man. Wait, that's a fake Triton. Okay, fake Triton. As long as you be nice, I'll let you stay. But if you act up and start saying dumb shit and try to say it's me, I'm kicking you the fuck out of here. Imagine it be Putman or some shit.
But yeah.
Hello, Mr. Brody Fox. My child was watching your newest video, and I had to take away his iPad because of your disgusting remarks in this video. Needless to say, my child will no longer be watching your videos, and I have reported you to YouTube's moderation team. Cool. Let's retweet that. I usually don't side with Karen liberal parents, but I hate Zach James. I hate your mama, and he deserves to go because he's an evil piece of shit. He ruins other people's lives, so why not ruin his life? In fact, let's react to this video and see how bad it is.
I fuck kids!
Oh, yeah, I don't think kids should be watching that. I agree with the parent. He literally said, "I fuck you." Like, what the fuck? I agree with the parent, dude. First 10 seconds in.
Watch someone quote you out of context after you say that.
Man, they do that. I will flag the fuck out of them. I will flag them down. I'll have the entire Discord flag them down if they take me out of context like that. So yeah, Wall Smashers, if y'all watching, don't take me out of context or I will fuck you over.
Yo mama's so fat when she went outside. Every nigger was being hung.
Oh, whoa! That's against YouTube TOS! And I know the actual Your Mama dude, the old voice actor, would never say some shit like that. This is Zach. This is the new actor Zach hired. What the fuck?
Yeah, I get either that or, let's see, Edgelord's shit. This might be fake. I am not sure. Let me check the YouTube channel and compare.
Yeah, because
if someone's sending you fake content,
Funny Goiper sent me this post to go over on Your Mama.
I want to make sure it's legit. I need to find which video it is, though.
Yeah, because if it's on, there's no way this is on YouTube, dude. Because it has little hard R, and you know how YouTube plays with that. YouTube does not play around with shit like that. They just don't.
I'm looking for it right now.
Seriously though, this fucking
send me a link. Send me a link to that video.
I can send you the link.
Send me the link. I want his booty. I want the booty.
This was literally quoted right like underneath his Twitter, so we'll see that.
Bro, there's no way in hell, dude.
Since he lost the original voice actor, he's resorting to a Patrick Warburton AI.
Probably what he's doing. All right, have you found the video yet?
No.
All right.
I haven't found it yet.
I mean, I could ask Rock if this is a real video. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, Rock, is this a real Yo Mama clip from Zach James?
You know when he said that? Oh, by the way, when you said that line, the freaking Lord Triton account said, "I do too."
Yeah, I know. Who the fuck is that? Like, I can't believe there's people that want to be me so bad. It's like, come on, just admit you're a super fan, you fucking stupid ass troll. Which this fake Triton's being nice, but I swear you act up, I'm kicking you the fuck
I'm
out
talking
of
about
here.
the line where I was worried they were going to quote you out of context saying that.
Well, that's the thing. He quotes me out of context. I'm going to ban the fuck out
but
of
I
you.
think that's what he was responding to.
I know, but you better not quote. You better not do it. You better not do it, fake Triton. I will literally ban the fuck out of you. But yeah, we'll see if Grok responds to me. But yeah, let's continue the video. But you know what? If this turns out to be fake, I'll correct it. But we'll react to it like it's a real video until Grok says otherwise. All right?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
On the lamp post.
Because honestly, this probably would be something.
Hey, any idea when that Twitter post was made, by the way?
February 4th.
So-
yes. Hold on. Grok just said this was a real clip from the actual Yo Mama channel.
Okay.
This is actually Zach James's clip.
Can you ask it what video it's from?
Yes, I can. What video is it from?
Because racial holy war was being enacted.
That's another thing. How can he cancel? Why is this the guy canceling people when he literally is canceling people over woke shit? Why is he the one like using hard R in his video when he cancels people on Twitter for that? Isn't he supposed to be a woke leftist? Why is he being edgy? Why is he saying hard R all of a sudden? Why is he, why does he get to be edgy, but then when someone else speaks edgy or just the camera, he calls him a Nazi? Isn't that a fucking weird glitch? That this is a real video? That he is literally hypocritical as fuck? Yep. Other people cannot be edgy, and other people cannot, say hard R and shit, but he can. He can do all that shit in his video. So fucking weird. So fucking two-faced, too.
Hail Satan and hail Hitler.
Whoa! Whoa! Did you hear that?
Yeah. What the hell?
You literally just said, what the hell?
Did Grok respond yet, by the way?
Hold on. It's from the 2011 YouTube video. It's from 2011, apparently.
Jesus, so it's one of the older ones. That makes sense why it was allowed back then. Jesus
that's
Christ.
true. But still, what? But why is he calling people? But why is he calling Wheelie a Nazi when he's doing this shit? What the fuck?
Oh my god!
I mean,
This
I get
is
now why
great.
they send it to you. It's to show his hypocrisy.
Yes. No, I know. And I'm glad. Shout out to Funny Goiper on Twitter for sending me this. Because this is so hypocritical. This is literally hypocritical as fuck. What the fuck? Let's watch the rest of the video and I'll give more commentary on it.
Yo mama so stupid. I rape kids. I fuck children to death. I am a pedophile, necrophile, child, murdering demon.
Bruh, I swear, bruh, this is a weird word activate. What the fuck is this shit? I know I said what I was tempted. I'm sorry, I was tempted.
Sonic nigger.
Whoa! Hold on, let's just let it go.
From Gambia.
I swear, just get that video taken down. I will literally go after Zach.
Yo mama so nigger. When she goes outside, the smoke alarm still beeps. I rape kids. I rape children.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
2011. So I'm gonna go look at the video myself. I'm gonna go find it because I know it's from.
Brock sent me the link. You want me?
Oh yeah, I found it.
Let's just react.
Send me that link. I need that link.
You know what? Since we're at the end of the show, anyways, with the chill part, let's react to the full video. Fuck it. Let's react to the full video. Y'all want to react to the full video?
Wait a second. This is a mix of different clips. I just looked.
Oh, okay. So it's a mix of different clips.
Bro, that's funny.
Technically, Grok was half right then.
Okay, I just looked into this. That video's fake.
What do you mean? Wait, hold on. How do you know the video is fake?
You look at the footage. You know when it says the N-word on screen, it says stupid.
Oh, so it's a fake edit. Well, then fuck you, Funny. That's why you can't fool me. We do live research on the air, so y'all can't fool me. This is why I have Torn and Gatlix. They do the research for me.
I tried to make sure you don't look like a clown.
Well, I don't look like a clown because I would have figured it out anyways, one way than the other.
And please send me that link. I say this shit is
I was about to say though, if that was real, man, that would have made the situation so much
We
worse.
should probably just edit this part of the video out and post.
Nah, we'll just. I mean, we correct the record, so it's not like we're spreading misinformation.
Yeah, I think someone in your chat's trying to spread misinformation.
Yeah.
What just
Did they kill Triton?
Sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. But yeah, fake Lord Triton.
Oh my god! I thought they got your channel, dude. Holy shit!
Well, that's what's going on.
Wait a minute. That is my real account. Cousin, you better get the fuck off of that shit before I come over there. Get on your account if you want to chat. God damn.
He has his own YouTube account. Why is he using yours?
I know. I mean, I appreciate him watching the stream, though. But I do not appreciate, I'm going to call it funny in the group chat. That video is fake, bro.
Bro, that was more edgy than he's ever done in his lifetime.
I mean, honestly, it was.
I like that one better.
I'm not gonna lie. That was a funny clip.
Yeah, that clip. I'm gonna be honest about that clip. It's literally what he did to Riri, so I'm not too sorry about watching it.
I'm not too sorry watching it, and I bet you he does say shit like that in private, anyways. But that was funny.
It's literally the same kind of shit he did to Riri. So.
Yeah, it is the same shit he did. So technically, I don't need to edit that segment out because we did to him what he did to Riri, and we still said it. We still told him, hey, that's not true. That's still fake. But we showed him what his own medicine is like, basically.
Yeah, it can happen to him, pretty much.
And it did happen to him. So technically, I'm not mad about the fake video being sent because technically, was that you on there? Why are you smiling? Yeah, it was him. I could tell when he's lying.
No, I didn't say nothing bad.
No, you didn't say nothing bad, but I just want to make sure it wasn't no fake Lord Triton account.
Yeah, he gets a lot of assholes.
I get a lot of assholes sometimes in chat, which we get a lot of good people like Lilith's here, Eli, sometimes get Thunder and Muffin.
Elijah Miller?
No, not Elijah Miller.
No one wants him in their chat.
If I ever see that, I don't even know who that guy is, but if I see him in here, he'd be banned. He'll be banned instantly.
What if your mama was in there?
Which one? The Zach James guy?
Yeah.
I actually sent him the link for him to come on the stream, but he ain't gonna come on because he's probably gonna block me.
That and also he's dealing with the whole stepfather situation too.
Oh yeah, that too. I know some people in chat be like, why is he making fun of his stepfather? It's like, I didn't even say anything about it. I'm just poking fun at him.
Oh, god damn it. Don't recommend channel.
What,
since I looked at the channel, I was getting recommendations for said channel.
What, for your mom channel? The actual guy doesn't even go on the channel anymore. Zach James is just some AI bot.
I actually looked, and apparently their last upload was 17 hours ago.
I wonder if he's found a new voice actor, or if he's just using AI.
I mean, I can see him using Patrick Warburton AI totally to try and continue to milk comp, and I could see him using AI to continue making videos as well.
I'm not gonna lie, though, I would love to interview Brock about his experience with Zach James. Is there any Fratanga news that we can cover? Let's see.
Not anything special. He posted a video the other day with shit everyone literally already knew.
Oh, no, he just posted one 17 minutes ago. Steam just won the lawsuit.
Oh, which one?
I don't know. It just says Steam won the lawsuit. You want to check the video out?
He's wearing the Jew model.
Oh, you want to live react to it?
Sure, why not?
All right, guys, we'll be live reacting to Fratanga, and we'll make sure he ain't stupid.
His last video was a total joke. Like, seriously. A lot of people were mocking him in the comments for literally doing a clickbait.
Yeah, it's because he's becoming dumb. Like, he's not actually.
So, hand off your taxes to an expert today.
Research here.
Now, local experts do your taxes with 100% accuracy.
Do you ever think that your life as a parent
Oh my
feels
God.
like a juggling act?
Watch for Tanka's
With
video.
Purdue Global, the juggling act.
What
do you mean we the rock?
Why is he being a Jew? Man, for Tanka, I'm so mad right now.
He's undercover. He has to hide from ICE.
Oh yeah, that's true. He has to hide.
Yeah,
from ICE.
that's his running gag right now.
Honestly, it's a funny running gag. I'm not gonna lie.
Child lost to Valve. This is a goitastrophe.
Shut up! That's a real thing!
We cannot allow Gabe Newell to win. He cannot be the only company allowed to not bend the knee to the will of the Rothschild. One way or another, Gabe, you will be circumcised. And you.
By the way, I hate that name so much. I hope anyone that's named Gabe can fucking just jump off a bridge.
The guy that runs Steam is named Gabe.
Yeah, he's probably a fucking sensitive snake too.
Oh, actually, no. Gabe Newell's pretty based.
Oh. Maybe
Yeah.
that's one Gabe that's actually based, because every Gabe I've met IRL online, they all just been assholes to me. I don't know what it is up with the name Gabe.
I mean, Gabe
Name
is
Gabe's
kind of an asshole, but he's a good guy because he protects gamers' rights.
Will Goy
Okay, I guess he's not an asshole for that then.
assimilate, and we will deport Fratanga. Who do you think owns ICE? This is a massive, massive L for us. Won't somebody please think of the ultra-wealthy Rothschilds that control the world? A trend.
All right, there we go. I got tired of that, not gonna lie.
It's a running gag with Valve, but I think people forget that because they do nothing, they're also targeted to an enormous degree. Steam is the ultimate place right now when it comes to gaming. Like, you have the best freedom there, the least amount of censorship, the most access to games, the most features, the biggest community. On top of that, you have access to unique hardware that utilizes this infrastructure that they've been building for over 20 years. And Valve's commitment to the gamer has remained true and fair for a very long time. And
All right, talk about the Steam lawsuit. Oh my god. It's all stuff you already known about. Like I'm skipping through this just to see if he talks about the lawsuit. Sorry, Torn, but that pisses me off when they do that.
I
Doesn't
mean,
matter who-
most of the time I just watch Fritz videos for the jokes. I don't really care
No,
about
I know. I react to Fritz videos for the jokes and for the information. But I just hate how, like, it's not just him. Every creator does this. I hate how they don't get to the point.
They do that for time so they can fit in another ad.
Why not? That's why I just stream, and instead of doing that, I just do an intro music and an outro music.
Yeah,
I don't need to do all this extra stuff. I could just talk like me and give valid points for a whole hour and be myself. That's why I'm the best streamer. That's why I'm already better than these people. That's why I'm better. I don't want to sound rude to Fratanga because he is a good guest, and I do respect him a lot, even though like I do criticize him sometimes. But I'm a better streamer than Fratanga.
Sterling. But today, I have the most amazing news.
There we go. You're finally getting to it now. Good job, buddy. You want a cookie?
Only 3:30 minutes in.
It's not
only 3:34. Only 3 minutes and 34 seconds in.
Every day you get to hear that the Rothschild lost in court and were made to look like utter fools. You know how big of a Kool-Aid smile that brings to my face? It brings such a big smile, I don't have a budget for the V2 model to actually do it. So
explain this really easily. What's going on with this lawsuit?
Let me try grading for you.
All right, go ahead. Explain it.
So this Rothschild guy is a rich dude, and there was a lawsuit between Steam and an agreement between them where they would Steam would honor the lawsuit, right? But they had to no longer pursue any other legal action because the Steam effectively owned all the shit, right?
Yep.
Anyway, they decided to try and push another lawsuit again, and it violated the contract. And the lawyers said, "Oh, we didn't realize it. We didn't realize it." And now they're embroiled in a lawsuit. That's what's going on. So this Rothschild guy is a fucking retard.
Seems like he lost the lawsuit deservingly. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, without wasting your time, let's just get right into it. Valve wins lawsuit against Rothschild and associated entities with the jury agreeing they violated an anti-patent troll Protection Act. The court also agreed that they had breached a global license agreement with Valve. Earlier this week, the District Court of the Western District of Washington favored Valve Corporation in its 2023 lawsuit against Leigh Rothschild and his associated companies on all counts, including breach of contract and the violation of Washington's Patent Troll Prevention and Consumer Protection Acts. Rothschild is an inventor with a huge array of patents to his name. That's right. If you thought Nintendo was crazy with their patenting, everything from trying to patent such basic gameplay mechanics like opening up a menu or being able to mount a creature and ride it, that's nothing in comparison to the Rothschild. These guys want to own the very concept of breathing it.
And they can't own it, and that's why they lost the lawsuit.
Self if they could. Like, whatever you could think of that would seem like it's almost Mr. Krabs' comical levels of greed, expect the Rothschild to have done it. Granted and pended, covering an extremely broad range of fields. He also owns or leads a host of companies that manage the business side of patents. In this particular legal case, Valve alleged that Rothschild himself, Rothschild Broadcast Distribution Systems, LLC, Display Technologies, LLC, Patent Asset Management, LLC, Mailer Legal, LLC, and Samuel Mailer were guilty of bad faith assertions of patent infringement, amongst other things. The patent in question, US 8856221B2, a system and method for storing broadcast content in a cloud-based computing environment. Rothschild Broadcast Distribution Systems, RBDS, owns the rights to that patent. And in 2016, Valve obtained a perpetual, irrevocable, royalty-free, fully paid up worldwide license for it and others in Rothschild's portfolio. However, in 2022, Display Technologies, DT, sued Valve for the infringement of one patent covered in that agreement. And then in 2023, Valve received another claim from Rothschild lawyers, this time concerning US 8856221B2. Obviously, Valve's legal team decided enough was enough and filed a lawsuit in return.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a
I don't blame them for filing a lawsuit in return. I really don't.
app without knowing how to code. This is base 44. This is the first look at the current.
You know that fat guy you see on all the thumbnails related to Steam? That's Gabe Newell. He's even on the thumbnail for this video.
No, yeah, I saw that.
Waiting for the day more companies do that. Like, if we could have Pocket Pair file a lawsuit in return against Pokemon for how they try to forcibly get them to remove gameplay mechanics, that would be amazing. Any company that tries to patent the most ridiculous common practice in the industry is something that doesn't get scrutinized enough by the law. It's time more companies fight back, and that's why I just can't help but cheer for Valve. Like, at every turn, I can't think of a company that I would want to back more than Valve, and I'm usually not a corporate guy. I don't like to back any sort of companies. But Valve has...
Fuck corporate companies. They all suck. They all scummy people.
Always seemingly just fought the good fight. And it's not because they view themselves as good guys. It just all lines up perfectly with their goal. What makes this particular case of note is that Valve didn't just go after one company, but several of the Rothschild companies, plus the inventor himself. Yeah, Rothschild being an inventor. Sure. You mean the ideas he stole or the ideas he outright purchased from people, as well as his lawyer. Valve pulled out the ultimate Uno card. They're suing the lawyer after several years of slow
I
progress.
can't believe they're suing the lawyer. That's actually funny.
The lawsuit has now concluded with the jury giving...
By the way, I'm hearing a lot of feedback, probably from Jimmy, old man.
Jimmy, why are you wearing a gas mask?
Jimmy, why are you being pegged under the table? If you're going to do that, at least mute yourself.
Jim.
Jim. Is he even there?
I don't know.
Solve that. Are we at him for his final perspective? Or when he types in chat.
Where? I gotta connect.
Because he wasn't responding, and I don't want to hear the whole stream. But I didn't kick him out of the. I just put him in backstage. He's still in backstage, so he's not like off the stream for good.
Valve over every dispute and claim. For example, the court deemed that Rothschild and TD had breached the 2016 license agreement in 2022, and that Rothschild and RBDS did not have a just excuse for their absolute repudiation of their obligations of that agreement in the 2023 letter to Valve. Perhaps most importantly of all, though, is that the court declared that Leigh Rothschild and his associated entities listed in the lawsuit had all violated the Washington Patent Troll Prevention and Consumer Protections Act. So right here is another example of Valve actually fighting for you, the consumer. Even if that's not their intention, you have every reason to root for Valve during these times. Now, if you're wondering what that is, due to the Patent Troll Prevention Act, legislation proposed by the Washington State Attorney General's office and passed by the legislature in 2015, it is unlawful to send bad faith assertions of patent infringement to individuals or businesses in Washington state. That's right. Valve is positioned in the state of Washington, which is the worst place for the Rothschild to have picked a fight with Gabe Newell.
That is fucked. Imagine that you're basically asking to lose a fight. You're picking the fight with the wrong person.
At the time these people pull up.
He's literally in Washington, the Capitol. He's literally at the Capitol, yet you're gonna still try to sue him and pick a fight with him anyways?
They picked a fight somewhere where Gabe Newell had the advantage. Again, Gabe knows it all.
That's how you know the Rothschild, their company, they're not smart. They're all retarded. It's run by retards, literally.
Bad faith patent infringement claims impose a significant burden on individual Washington businesses and other entities, and also undermine Washington's efforts to attract and nurture information technology knowledge-based businesses. Well, in that case, Washington's more advanced than Japan right now, who just lets you patent whatever the hell you want. In Washington, however, those bad faith arguments that Nintendo would normally leverage against a smaller company would be considered bad faith and would be dismissed, and that would leave them open for a counter lawsuit. So, Pocket Pair, move your headquarters to Washington.
See, they're trying to basically be like Nintendo on Steam, but it's like that doesn't work on Steam. It doesn't work on the big companies. Nintendo's tactics does not work on companies bigger than you, only smaller companies. Nintendo does the tactics on companies they know cannot win the lawsuit against them. They don't just do it on Steam and companies that can actually sue the fuck out of them.
By claiming that Rothschild entities are effectively his alter egos in its lawsuit, Valve is arguably using a tactic to make Rothschild himself personally liable, as they fucking should. I hate the Rothschild. Rather than any associated company that he founded, owns, or...
I hate the Rothschild too because it's ran by retards. It's ran by absolute moronic people.
Leads, this move could be key for other businesses hoping to combat the problem of patent trolls. Without going into a lengthy discussion about that particular topic, patent trolls are considered to be individuals or companies that own the rights to patents but never use them for any product or service. Instead, they make money through litigation, suing other companies with claims of patent infringement, sometimes through the use of shell companies rather than themselves. That is just scummy. Like, instead of actually putting in the work to build better products, these guys spend millions of dollars to patent things down in the hopes that they could catch like 5 people infringing on their patent and then
like
sue them
Nintendo.
for as much money as possible. But that didn't work on Valve. The court shut that shit down. Maybe, yeah, it took 2 years, because oftentimes with these patent legislations, as I was told by Florian Muller, a patent expert, who was covering the Pokemon lawsuit at a great length, these things take a very long time. And you know that victory must have been the best one for Gabe in a while. To beat the Rothschild at their own game? You have to hand this man the humanitarian award at that point, because anybody who can score a W over the Rothschild is advancing humanity. And
well, obviously, Steam's gonna have a W because Steam's bigger than them. Obviously, duh.
Well, it's not just that. They actually have a case here because they made an agreement with the Rothschilds before, and the Rothschilds violated it.
Progressing it itself. So what's the verdict?
Well, by the way, Booty Warrior is back.
All right, get back in here.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
I do not know what the fuck that is.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's my stepdad. Yeah, he's laughing at the name Booty Warrior.
Booty Warrior.
Getting some booty, liking some booty.
Verdict is that the jury awarded Valve $22,000 in damages.
Have you ever heard an old song that you really
I don't know why
want to
we heard
sample?
someone in a gas mask. I think your dog was sniffing your mic.
Under the...
Yeah, I think your dog was sniffing your mic because we kept on hearing the...
Yeah.
Yeah, my dog she gets herself into troubles. My bad.
WPTA for bad faith claims and an additional $130,000 for breaching the 2016 settlement agreement. Now you have to wonder if an attack like that on Valve, which was clearly orchestrated by one of the wealthiest families in the entire world, is possible. Think about how many other companies are trying to do the exact same thing, albeit not through patenting cases, but the amount of lawsuits that are thrown at Valve, that's not a coincidence. Like, if there's anything you need to know about the Rothschild, it would probably take me at least 5 videos, and each one being about 5 hours long, to explain to you the history. I mean, these guys have connections and just about everything you could think of, including a $25 million agreement with Epstein. Yes.
Damn! So they're on the Epstein list.
Most rich companies are, especially if they're run by a large family of Nepo babies.
Steam. Now, keep in mind, Rothschild and Valve have been going at it against each other since about 2016. But as of yesterday, that battle has finally come to an end, relieving Gabe Newell of one of his many attempted lawsuits against his company. But believe it or not, the Rothschild have a patent that has been granted and it's still pending somehow. That includes things like barcodes and QR codes, which of course Steam utilizes. Now keep in mind, Valve paid for a irrevocable, royalty-free, fully paid up worldwide license for that patent.
Yeah, he died. Booty Warrior died again.
He'll be back.
And others in Rothschild's portfolio back in 2016. And yet, in spite of that, for some reason, Rothschild still sued Valve like they had completely forgotten their agreement or their arrangement. Or better yet, it was deliberate. They were threatening Valve over software technology that they were legally allowed to use, that they paid for. And to think they kept them in court, piling up legal fees on their ass, and all Valve got out of it was $25,000. Because lawsuits like that are meant to distract the company, to rack up legal fees, and to hopefully win. Why the Rothschild did this, though, that's the real question everybody wants to know. What bone do they have specifically to pick with a company like Valve? Well, one suggestion floating out there is that this is what the Rothschild do. They have so many lawsuits that they file every year that they just pile up, and somehow they fail to realize that they had granted Valve that said perpetual license. But that wouldn't really make sense if you have a database, right? Unless over that take on.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we're done reacting to the video because we get the gist. They lost the lawsuit. The idiots. We get it. 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 So
Yeah.
I'm in one of those.
Honestly, Fratanga's just stealing content from. Oh no, it's Alex at this point. About every one of his videos, oh no, it's Alex videos.
Even though they're friends, doesn't Fratanga like backslide him sometimes?
Oh yeah, he talks shit about him all the time.
If I was Alex, I would not like that. That's just me though.
I think it's one of those friends that talk. It's one of those where friends talk shit about each other all the time.
But Alex never does it back.
I haven't saw, but do you watch the streams, Jim? Do you know?
So how it works, right, is that Frit and Alex have a relationship like Frit has a relationship with It's a Gundam, right? Where they talk massive amount of shit, but they're like, friends. It's basically broship type.
It's basically locker room talk.
Yeah, it's locker room. Yeah. And in fact, they make cameos in each other's videos and streams and shit like that. Like, It's a Gundam had a cameo from Frit the other day. So.
Oh.
It's basically that's how
Zara
they
playing that cringe the demo of that cringe lesbian night game.
So now we have 13. We have just under 13 more minutes before we play the outro song and wrap up. So we'll be wrapping up around 8:30, and obviously playing the outro song just for quick watch time hours. So yeah, let's see what else we could talk about. We talked about your mama thing. Talked about Steam winning the lawsuit. Let's see. Right now, I'll look over here in this tab to see if there's anything going on. I mean, we do got. I don't know if y'all want to cover. It's up to y'all on the panel as well. But Destiny, just Destiny, not the political guy, but the Maury, the one we reacted to before. He's uploaded a video called "Creepy Fraternary Hazing Ritual Exposed." Y'all want to react to that? It's 12 minutes.
Wait. I have one we can react to. Yes, the VTuber one for iDubbbz.
Oh yeah, let's react to that. I did say we'll cover that today. Yeah, I'll react to that.
Was iDubbbz attacking a VTuber or something?
No, iDubbbz being a VTuber.
It's great.
iDubbbz trying to be a VTuber. That's funny. He couldn't get any. He couldn't grift off of his fan base anymore, so he's trying to rebrand.
Yeah. Yeah, he's attacking Ethan Klein.
Even though they used to be really good friends.
Yeah. He's basically taking what Destiny said as canon, and he's basically saying that Ethan Klein molests his children.
He likes to be a more faggot. Say, you can't joke about my girlfriend, my OnlyFans girlfriend.
Diesel patches.
All right, so I'm going to let Twitter know that. Now talking about iDubbbz becoming a VTuber. I'm gonna add him too, just to piss him off. Oh shit! No, not StreamYard. I don't need random fucks popping in. All right. All right, once I put this link on Twitter, we'll get right back to it. All right, let's start. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1.
I just talked about Ian. Dunking on him can get a bit repetitive, but sometimes I can't help myself. It's like a drug at this point. But if Ian wants me and many others to stop making videos on him, then he just needs to stop being a dipshit. That said, what could I possibly be covering today about iDubbbz that hasn't been said already? How much lower could Ian possibly get? What, was Ian spewing another terrible political take again? Did he make fun of another immigrant for having culture shock? Or maybe Ian is now a VTuber with the model of a cartoon dragon advertising.
Oh my god, really? No, he's a cartoon dragon, really?
Just wait, it gets better.
Raising an allegation that Ethan Klein molests his children.
Okay, Diesel, come on. That's too far even for me. You can't just make jokes that out of pocket.
I read this last night and I said, this seems like something someone might want to address. What in the world is that?
Obviously, this is actual fucking slander, and Ethan Klein should sue iDubbbz over it. Because this is actual life-ruining slander. Because you're accusing a father of doing that to their own children. That's
took him to court.
really low.
Yeah, H3 needs to take his ass to court.
I don't even know what to say at this point, and I know I keep saying this, but how the fuck does iDubbbz just keep getting worse? It seems that Ian has now embraced a new persona identity using a shittily rendered cartoon dragon and talks like he's living in the Middle Ages.
They bring up her husband's military service, calling him a war criminal. Pot calling the kettle black?
What the fuck am I watching?
Is this really the content cop guy from 2016? Is this the guy that used to bully everybody in 2016? This is what he's became? Really? This is what iDubbbz 2026 is? A VTuber that is so cringe? Like, what the fuck? A dragon robot VTuber that doesn't even show his face? I'd rather watch Rev Says Desu than this guy, for real.
Bro,
Is it more entertaining than watching human Ian? Admittedly, yeah. However,
Honestly, both Dragon Ian and Human Ian suck. They suck.
the trade-off is watching something that's incredibly unbearable and massively pathetic.
Apparently, Ethan Klein put up some sort of...
Oh, so what is this voice? This voice is so annoying. His new voice is so annoying too. His dragon voice. Stop making that voice. It's so annoying.
Pedophile-related billboard.
If someone said that about you, iDubbbz, you cry slander and you would more fag about it. But you can do it to Ethan all the time you want. You can do it to Ethan Klein all day, every day. They don't like it when it gets done to you.
Presumably because everyone hates him and...
That dragon model is terrible.
He wants attention.
He reminds me of Coldfire, literally. This is something Coldfire would do, literally. iDubbbz is literally the same level as Coldfire Dragon at this point. Literally. This, and I don't mean to bring up this guy, but it's just, that's all I can think about, like, with the Dragon VTuber thing is something Coldfire would do.
I mean, at least he's got the animations working, but at the same time, what the... Seriously, that model's terrible.
That model,
what the hell is up with that
I've
neck?
seen way better models than that.
Just wait. His mind is not very sharp.
And what is the... Oh my god, the voice is going to make me have a panic attack, for real. I'm going to need to smoke after this segment.
Oh, someone's feelings were hurt. You're an arrogant asshole who's constantly harassing people. Maybe people don't want to be associated.
Maybe you want to cry about
that British
harassment.
accent's so retarded.
He wants to cry about harassment, but he literally was the one that falsely accused Ethan Klein of sexually harming his children. Literally.
With an arrogant asshole.
Love Roblox?
Not even a British voice
Earn
either.
Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft
You don't like
Rewards.
Roblox? I'll get off my YouTube ad. I swear, YouTubers to stop sweeping. Also, I'm hearing feedback.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Anyways, YouTube used to stop sweeping for Roblox. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Okay, so Retardgarian isn't the only new character on the iDub stream show. Anissa has also embraced a new identity.
Oh God, let me guess. If something's just 10 times worse.
Because Ian is a dragon, Anissa will have to pick something that relates to the creature. Out of all of the fantasy characters Anissa could have selected, she has decided to go with Imp. You know what? That one is...
What? Really? Out of all the models, you're gonna go with an imp? That's how you know these people don't have any imaginations whatsoever.
Actually very fitting.
They suck. These people are retarded. These people are moronic. They have no imaginations whatsoever.
While Anissa never appears on screen, thank God, we do get to enjoy this individual's angelic voice to immerse ourselves into this new fantasy world.
The imp has something to say.
Oh God. Oh, no, I'm skipping that. No, I'm good. I don't want to hear that. That imp voice made me want to... No, I'm good. I'm good. Don't blame me for skipping that, Jim, but I do not want to hear her impression. I heard 5 seconds of it, and I'm good, homie.
Oh, cringy VTuber models and voices aside, the real issue with this stream is obviously Ian highlighting a very damaging allegation that Ethan is a pedo.
Of course he's using Destiny as a source, too. It's like, really? Destiny even hates you and Hassan. Why are you using him as a source? And not only that, too, but if someone would have said that about you, you would cry, whine, you would flag their shit. You would be like, they can't do that. Ethan Klein's audience is making fun of me and slandering me and harassing me. But you can do it to them. You could do it to Ethan Klein. It's like, you're no better than anybody on this platform. And honestly, iDubbbz, you fell so far below. You're literally below dirt at this point. Every time I cover you, every time I have covered you since 2024, it's nothing but just you falling off and acting weirder and weirder and weirder.
And his children are not safe around him. And now Ian doesn't say he believes these allegations are true, and he tries to cover his scaly ass by saying that these accusations are fucked up, but it doesn't really come across as him saying it in a way like, I don't believe it, or I denounce what's being alleged here. He just finds an allegation against Ethan Klein and claims he better respond.
It says it's true and says you better respond to it. It's because he's a retarded piece of shit. iDubbbz has no credibility anymore. 2026 iDubbbz is not the same as 2016. Literally 10 years ago, iDubbbz is different. iDubbbz in 2016 would not be acting like this. And that's a fact.
My watermark for the stream. I don't want any of my content being stolen. But I'm putting it on screen because I think it should be addressed because it's a big, bold accusation.
It's a fake allegation, dude. It does not need to be addressed because it's a fake allegation. That's why I just stopped responding to Thames and all the people making fake allegations against me because it's all bullshit. It's all just fake shit. Baiting for attention. And that's what he's doing. He's trying to get Ethan Klein's attention by faking allegations and making up fake shit.
That's very fucked up. Enlarges says, so Destiny is a reliable source of info.
Why does iDubbbz sound like he's like on drugs, like a druggie?
I don't know.
Now, or is it only people we don't like? Who's we? You? I don't know who you are. Also, I will say that I think Ethan Klein is terrified of this guy. So it's just kind of like legit. It is to me, it's super funny. That he has so much smoke for everyone that he thinks he can bully, but the person that he's fucking terrified, he just keeps very overtly running from.
See, guys, this allegation right here, it's pretty bad. Ethan Klein touching his kids, that's fucked up, not funny, not cool, just completely messed up. Anyways, let's go ahead and make it the stream watermark.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Destiny is unhinged, and I've never heard this.
And not a reliable source either. In fact, Destiny's own kid doesn't even like him.
accusation before, and Ian fails to prove why it could be credible or why it's worth displaying or getting this accusation out to the public, yet he decides to parade it around, which kind of implies like it's pretty damning and there's evidence to back it up, or else why would you show it? Is this okay behavior to you? Is this empathy? Using unverified career ruining accusations as your stream's watermark for everyone to see because you don't like the guy? If people could join midstream not knowing.
I mean, let's be real, Diesel. Your friend Nicholas D'Orio does shit like that all the time, and you never call him out. So I don't want to hear it from you.
The context and think, oh, I didn't.
I'm not defending iDubbbz, obviously, because iDubbbz is a piece of shit, but you're friends with Nicholas D'Orio, so I really don't want to hear it. I really don't.
No, Ethan Klein was a kid diddler. Man, somebody should call CPS again. To take a page out of Ian's book, I've decided that just in case no one steals my shitty video that less than 200 people watch, I'm just going to go ahead and put this here. Now, just to verify again, this is appalling. Don't agree. With all that said, let us continue.
The imp would like to comment on the allegations.
Okay, go ahead, imp.
The imp also heard somewhere that a court mandated that iDubbbz is prohibited from being less than 30 feet around schools.
Oh, well, thank you, imp. I will update the watermark. Just funny, too.
I mean, that is funny, but it's like, now, see, this is why I call out commentary, because they're just as bad as each other, though. But also, that was funny, though.
Because it's obvious he wants this allegation to spread, and it couldn't come from a more...
No shit, Sherlock. That's why he made the allegation, because he wants it to spread. Duh.
Biased source.
With Purdue Global, education fits your life, however it looks. So being a mom and a student would look like listening to a lecture while folding.
Before we continue on, I just want to mention Ian now has a viewer discretion warning on his streams, so I'm assuming we're getting pretty close to the iDubbbz OnlyFans arc. Be very afraid.
Oh, God. Please, if we ever get to that arc, I'm literally just going to log off. No, I do not want to see that arc. Because I'm going to regret ever watching iDubbbz, especially if it gets to the OnlyFans arc.
These two spend the rest of the stream shit-talking everyone on the H3 podcast while continuing to keep this unhinged comment on the screen for everyone to see.
The imp knows that AB has a chin implant as well. The imp would like to say that Dan is by far the worst of all of the staff. The imp always remembers and will haunt your nightmares for the rest of eternity. Dan, you are a disappointment to your family lineage.
You don't understand. We won't get views if we don't harass people.
Yeah, how dare you bring harassment onto others, not like us presenting a life-ruining allegation towards a crowd of viewers that hate you.
The character, not only that, but he's the one doing the harassing.
Yeah, I know, but if you're going to do a VTuber, commit to the bit. Stay in character.
Oops, you and Anissa are...
You really think iDubbbz is good at that? No, he's not. He's not good at staying in character. That's why he can't stay in character, because he's not good at it. He doesn't have the will to stay in character.
Are literally doing the same shit Ethan does to you. You both say horrendous shit about each other. The only difference is your audience is much smaller.
I like that take. I agree with that take from Diesel. Both of them be doing that shit to each other, and that's why I don't like to take sides. And Diesel even sees it. He sees what I see. Both of them, both leftist content creators, just harassing each other, making up shit about each other. And they both are just as bad.
The left eats their own.
The left eats their own.
And that's nobody's fault but your own.
Ethan Klein sweeps for Zionists and Israel and Hamas and Hamas Piker, Hassan Piker, and iDubbbz. They sweep for terrorists. None of them are bad. None of them are better than each other. They're all just as bad as each other, literally.
Maybe it's worth it, bitch.
And I know a few Ethan Klein fans will get upset, and a few commentary fans will be like, "Man, Ethan Klein's based." No, he's not. He's never been based. He's always been a loser.
Maybe don't get views. Maybe that trade is not worth it.
I'm sure Ethan would rather be in the sorry state you two are in. Instead of making a shitload of money, he can sit in his...
Even though Ethan Klein is a scumbag, at least he isn't making this crap. At least he still has a successful podcast that gets millions of views every day or every episode. So it's like, Ethan Klein is still more successful than these people, and that's why they keep on lying.
Swampy basement while playing furry with his OnlyFans wife. He's sure missing out.
Whoa, 25 gifted!
The imp is doing a little dance that you can't see.
Dance imp, damn, the dance. The imp is dancing. Ooh!
Why was I able to smell that?
The imp will love you very much.
All right, so final perspectives on this imp topic.
Mind if I go?
Yeah, go ahead, Jim. You are the one that submitted the topic first, so go ahead and give your final perspective.
Okay, first of all, hasn't it been such a nice, popcorn eating, fun free for all, watching iDubbbz go from the top of the pyramid to absolute gutter trash within a month or 2 months, is it now? And it's just you turn you turn your phone off for a night, right? And something else with iDubbbz happens, and you're asking yourself, what will it take for them to just leave the internet? Like, when does that happen?
Honestly, I wonder when I'm gonna fully stop covering iDubbbz. I'm still gonna cover iDubbbz whenever something happens, but I wonder when I'll run stuff to cover on iDubbbz, because every time I think I'm done with iDubbbz, something like this just comes and we have to talk about it because it's funny.
Yeah, he's
not funny because iDubbbz is funny, but it's funny because iDubbbz is an idiot.
No, he's basically become a punching bag low cow, and it's funny because you get the popcorn, you take your licks, and then you move on to something more important in life. But it's a great segment.
All right, so for your final perspective on iDubbbz becoming a dragon furry VTuber and also slandering Ethan Klein in the process. Toron, God of Anger. Tornado must have got him.
Must have. I hope he's okay.
Well, looks like the tornado's gotten torn. You know what? I'll do it for him. Yeah, iDubbbz is not a good VTuber. In fact, his model's trash. Oh, thank you, Torin. By the way, it's a joke. All right, we've all given our perspectives now, so feels like, and that was the last final topic I had for tonight. I'll be live once again probably tomorrow, unless I go hang out with our friends tomorrow. But we'll be live again this weekend. Definitely be live Sunday for sure for the network show with Ryan, and we'll probably have a guest for that. I'm gonna try to get E.G. Lately or Ethan Ralph on that one. So stay tuned for the Sunday one. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the outro song already out. Make sure. Before I do, let's go ahead and get to future plans. Booty Warrior, future plans. What are you doing tonight or after the stream's over?
I'm just gonna be chilling, playing video games.
What about you, Torn? Are you still dead?
Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm trying to.
There you go. Sorry, we thought your power went out.
Oh no, storm's over. I was watching another video while you guys were doing this.
I was asking for your final perspective. So what's your final perspective on the iDubbbz thing? And then give us your future plans.
He's an idiot. That's all I have to say.
All right, future plans?
Probably hopping in the voice chat after call.
Right, that's probably what I'll be doing. I'll also be smoking too, because it'll also give me something to eat. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the outro song out. Make sure you all hit the like button. If you dislike the stream, hit the like button anyways, because dislike button's gone and cannot be visible unless you have that special method. And
I mean, the dislike button's there. It's just you can't actually see the.
No, I know, but you can't see it, so there's no point of leaving a dislike.
I mean, if you have a browser plugin, you can see the dislikes for that.
But I can't see the dislikes, so technically it doesn't apply to me. Yay! I don't get to see dislikes.
Well, actually, you can look at your channel analytics to see the dislikes.
Triton, can you play that goofy guy again on the beach and stuff?
You mean the one I had oh, you mean the Sonorini song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. I was going to play Leave Me, but we'll play that one.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you like it.
All right,
I'm
going to go, guys. You catch up.
All right, I'll pull up. All right. All right, guys, make sure I hit the like button. It's me, official. It's been me, Triton, and I'm officially signing out.
Match with a local TurboTax
Get the
expert
bad
at
bits
our
out of my
new
way.
in-person locations. They're specialized in your unique tax.
There we go. All right, guys. Peace.
Okay.
Coming home early and seeing you sobbing quietly with a glass of wine. Waiting photos out on the table. I'm wondering if everything's alright. I wish we could go back to when our passion flowed endlessly every night. We should go take a trip, let the fire inside us reignite. Booked us on the next flight out of here on the way to our island of paradise. Blue roofs, white walls, sand kissed by the sun every day and night. Taking in the sights and the sounds of this Hellenic wonderland. The taste of life when I knelt down and asked for your hand. I don't want you to leave me on the coast of Santorini. I just want to make everything alright. You just got to believe me that you and I can work together. You don't want to leave me. Took you down to a moody bay and watched the sun fall away at night. Don't want us to call it a day. I'd rather make love and keep up the fire. We're addicted to our lifestyles and we don't want to make the change. But we need to sacrifice. Something's gotta give for you to stay. I don't want you to leave me on the coast of Santorini. I just want to make everything alright. You just got to believe me that you and I can work together. Look at me deceiving. Our love together is worth the fight. Please, oh please don't leave me.
See you Jews next time. Bye-bye.